Warning, shots will be fired during this presentation.
All right, King, man. Listen, let's go ahead and do a real quick moment of silence for the Clippers season. All right, enough of that. Let's get to the show, man. Let's go ahead and get to the show.
2023-2024 season. Let's get it. It's a great return. Playoff strikes back. We going live and tuned up to the max. Relle and King still spitting the facts. Wrapping it up with Lil Yard in the chat. Baltimore, Dallas, we still on the map. The others agree we don't know about that. We wrote the blueprints, don't know about that. And Luka, we trust, yeah, we know about that. MFF fail, that new roster. Cooking up with Curry, steak and Eliza. Hope your appetite for winning is hearty. Grab yourself a seat for the after game party. We never die, we live long and prosper. You ain't imagining we home like phosphorus. Lightning in the sky like Dr. Frankenstein. Luka and Kyrie, they created a monster. The rules of the game are the same. They on every platform, same name. At WTM, have your question on spin. Keep it courteous and keep it clean. And remember to share and like. Welcome Relle and King to the mic. Wherever, whenever you hear this pod. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Glow Yard. This is a Glow Yard.
Yes, okay. We started. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. Let's go ahead and put those up here. I'm sorry. YouTube, Glow Yard Gang, MFFLs, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of We Talk Receipts. We Talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavericks from a fan's perspective. Sorry, y'all. I'm just making sure I go through my receipts. Listen, you got to go through your receipts daily. It's important out here. You got to. You got to make sure everything's in order. You don't want them folks coming at you. So you got to make sure your receipts is in order out here. So, you got to make sure it's in order.
I think they got QuickBooks for that.
So I can't use it no more?
Nah, you got to agree for it.
What was I thinking, man? Listen, man, if you're brand new to the channel, into Dallas Maverick content, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And also, too, everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button for this dub the Mavs just got yesterday, man. Closing them boys out. Getting ready for... Oh, I'm sorry. No, we didn't win, right?
No, we were done at the game one.
Hold on, bro. I'm only going by what I was told. These receipts right here. I'm just going by the receipts. But yeah, listen. Go ahead and hit that like button, everybody. Please go ahead and hit that like button, man. Got a little special edition of We Talk Mavs for y'all, man. Apologize, I've been gone here for a while. Got some issues in the family right now, man, with my wife. So I want to, well, you know what? Let me do this. Let me give some shout outs, man. Shout out to the folks who've been DMing me and everything, with the well wishes and the prayers and everything. Definitely need it because, she's going through some things right now. I'm not going to really get too much into it, but, she's going through some things. She's recovering right now. And hopefully she does get better, man, because I know she has some more surgeries and things like that to come down the line. So just keep my wife in your prayers is all I can ask for, y'all. And for the people who've been doing it, DM me, appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate you. It does not go without thanks. It really doesn't. Appreciate it. It goes further than y'all think, man. It really does. The words of encouragement, so I appreciate it. But yeah, other than that, man, did any of y'all pray for the Clippers? It's quiet. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure, man. I thought maybe y'all pray for the Clippers out here because the Clippers need prayer. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, let me ask one more time. Okay, did anybody pray for the Clippers? Somebody get that man some water. Listen, man. Y'all already see the thumbnail, man. Y'all saw Kyrie holding a bunch of receipts in his hands. Luka is laughing like an evil villain on a Saturday morning cartoon. We run the AAC, man. Y'all see how it goes down, man. Check this out. Got a bunch of receipts, man, that we got to pull up here. I'm sorry, I got to do this. Now, this is only pertaining to this series here. Only to this series. We not gonna look too much ahead into the next series. We'll get to that when we get to it. But we definitely got to pull up receipts for this series here because, listen, I was told. All right. I was told a lot of things. A lot of things. So let's go ahead and get into it, King. First receipt, man. Listen, man. We always told by these experts out here, man, that watch or don't watch as so many Mav games out here can just tell you how much about your team, more about your team than you do, and you watch them every single day. So this is what the experts picked for the series right here.
Wow.
Now, King, listen, I can't read, right? I dropped out of second grade here. Is there any Mavs wins on there?
Hold up. This is this year? No, it isn't. Tim Legler and Tim McMahon picked the Clippers in 6.
This was this year.
Jeez.
Now, once again, does anybody see any part on there where it says Mavs win in anything? Or does anybody see that? Wait, what? Now, you're right. I'm surprised by the Tim Legler one. I'm really surprised by Tim Legler, which got me thinking, King. I said this before. Tim Legler's attitude switched.
Yeah, bro. They saying that's 2021 though.
Yo, it is.
Man, I'm like Tim Legler, man. If he said, "Woo," that was the last time we played him.
I'm about to say.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I'm about to say because you know what? Like I told you before, Tim Legler's tune has been changing lately.
Yeah.
I don't know if ESPN got to him and said, yo, you need to get on board with what we say or what. Bro. But his tune been changing, so I'm not surprised about it. But listen, man, besides all that, man, we got to shout out to a couple of our compadres out here, man, other content creators. After game 1, we're kind of, tweeting some things at us and everything. Even had some backup on their little tweets, man. So, I gotta show them some love too, King. You know what I'm saying? This is from Damon. We Talk Hawks. Remember this, King?
Shout out to Damon.
Yes. Said this tweet isn't aging well so far. We Talk Mavs. LOL. Should we start making Cancun or Cabo reservations? You remember that?
I do. I definitely remember that one. I wrote the original tweet.
And that was after game 1.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't gotten any responses from Freezy and Damon in a while. They ain't checked on me and see how I was doing. Just funny how that works. This is after game 1, and check out. This is some of the responses under that, King. Oh, and I'm sorry. This is your boy. This is your boy right here.
Nah, E and J. This is my guy, E and J.
Your boy right here. Shout out to EJ Fields in the building, bro. Hey, what he doing, man? Where he been?
I don't know, man. I've been looking for him since game 1.
Oh, you said what was that again?
Game 2. I mean, I've been looking for him since game 2. I mean, you just read it. You'll see why.
Gotcha. Let me go ahead and read to the people, man. Because some people can't, they can't see what's going on out here. EJ Fields says, tell me you don't know basketball without telling me you don't know basketball. With a question mark. I don't know why I had a question mark, but, Mavs at 5. You don't know basketball. Y'all can't win without Kawhi.
Hello.
And we respond to, okay, make sure on the show that you're on the show Tuesday. Bring that same energy as well, E and J Fields. He responds to, always. Key word in that sentence is always. He says, I hope you keep the same energy too. Y'all finish the season playing bums. No real contenders. If that's where y'all faith lies. Once again, y'all don't know basketball. And then down at the bottom, y'all can probably see King respond with the eyeball emojis, which means, hey, man, you all right? You there? We looking for you. I think, I'm not sure, but I think King might have put out a missing person report on the guy because he was genuinely concerned about the guy. He seemed like the kind of guy that would show up when things aren't great, So he just didn't seem like a guy that would not show up when his team loses,
Shout out to my guy E and J, man.
Hey, shout out to him, man. I sure do miss him. I really miss you. No, okay.
We used to call that man back in the day.
You know what I'm saying?
Arrow juice.
Listen, man, and King, listen. We can't forget this man here, man. This man, the same guy I keep reminding to stay humble, but he's a fan of a team that's compared to another fandom here in Dallas. One Freezy. He says Cancun on 3. 1, 2, 3. Mimosas and Mai Tais. Now, do you know when this was posted, King?
After game 1, wasn't it?
You said what now? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
After game 1.
What? Yeah, because it says April 21st right there. So that'd be after game 1. Yeah, I can see that. That makes sense. It all adds up. The math is mathing. Okay. It's just funny to me. I haven't heard from these people since winning the series. And not to toot my own horn here, but I did say the Mavs in 6.
You did.
And I told them this. But I guess, listen, I'm new to the scene. I've never watched a basketball game in my life. I never watched the NBA in my life. I'm new to this. So I thought maybe after them telling me this after game 1, I really and genuinely thought the series was over. I thought, hey, it ends after 1. I thought this was a play-in. I didn't know this was a playoff game or a play-in game we were playing. I thought it was a play-in because they said we lost after 1. So, I mean.
Shout out to the Hawks playing game.
You said what now? What was that?
I said shout out to the Hawks playing games.
You said playing Hawks? Oh, okay. My bad. I hear you. I apologize. Sometimes, you can't hear things. But I can hear these things that I'm told every day, though. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Listen, man. This is why you never saw me waver. I never wavered off of this. I kept telling folks that first game, okay, cool. We took out of the first game. What I took out of the first game was Dallas came out sloppy in the first half. It's not a coincidence that the 2 games they lost were 2 afternoon games where they came out sloppy. I've said this a million times. I know most of y'all didn't watch the Mavs past 2011. So I say before 2011. So I'm gonna have to tell you, this is historically what the Mavericks have done, even before Luka stepped foot on this court for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yep.
They don't play well in afternoon. If it's a noon, 2:30 game, 3 o'clock game, they don't play well in early games, bro, for some odd reason. I don't know why. They've never done it. Even in the Dirk era, they never done it, right? So that's why I didn't chalk it up to, the Clippers are better than us, right? I just like, okay, damn it. They're playing 2:30 games or whatever. So it is what it is. They almost got one of the wins out of the 1 or 2:30 games, but they lost both of them at the end of the day, right? But when it was prime time,
Them lights were the brightest.
When them lights were the brightest. Broadway. Matinee. Y'all knew what time it was.
Mm-hmm.
We said this after game 1. Dallas is a better team.
Yep.
I stood by that. I didn't falter. I didn't waver. I said it. We both said it. They are a better team. We said they're a better team, but then we got this response here.
I'm still looking, bro.
I'm still looking. No, he said, still looking. No future.
No future. Still looking.
I mean,
I'm looking for.
Looking for him.
You feel me? Like,
listen, that's another thing too. Didn't I tell you this after game 1, King? We went through this exact same thing back in 2022.
Yep.
Now remember, Dallas is what 0-4 now in game 1s. So this is nothing new. We've seen this before. They're 0-4 in game 1. So this should not be new to anybody. So the fact that we've been what he said is not the first time we've gotten a hater of the Mavericks or a hater of Luka or a fan of another team come on our channel after game 1 and declare that it's over.
Yep.
It's not the first time, which is why you see me and King was like, okay, well, you're going to find out.
We'll wait.
And, I'm going to be back. No, you're not. Because the other people that we had previously who did the exact same thing never came back. We haven't seen them since. So that's why I say, bro, like, look, that's why I always say 1 game at a time. I was confident, though. I'm not going to lie to you. I was confident he was going to win the series because I know what this team can do. We've seen it. I've said it a million times. We've seen what they've done 20-plus games. We've seen it before. This is nothing new.
Yep.
So I don't understand why out of 20 games you get this sample, right? You got a large enough sample size to see what this team does. One thing go wrong and everybody is completely jumping off ship. Oh, I knew it was over. So we're just going to ignore the other 20 games that they played?
Shout out to TGK. Sorry, TGK.
We just going to ignore that, or So 20 games is a fluke now? I mean, like, I'm confused. Like, bro, I was like, they got it. Don't worry, they got it. Like, I'm not stressing over here, right? And so we see what the outcome is, and I guess everybody's happy now. But we really gonna tell, man, who the real fans is at the OKC game, bro. Or after the OKC series, because you know, OKC did they sweep 5-1? Was it sweep? Sweep. Okay. They swept the banged up
Pelicans.
New Orleans Pelicans.
Shout out to JP.
Shout out to JP. I'm not worried, bro. I'm not worried. Who was the team I said I won the first round, King?
OKC.
Who we playing next round?
OKC.
So why would I be worried now?
You said Mavs in 5?
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say Mavs in 6.
Okay.
Mavs in 6.
Say you do that. Like you like being comfortable. I understand.
Mavs in 6.
I'm gonna say Mavs in 5 because I think they got the talent to win 4.
Now, this is why I'm saying Mavs in 6. Yep. You already said it. I'm just scared that Jason Kidd would do something crazy. Now, you know what? Maybe he won't, because we got news that Maxi Kleber might be out.
Let's talk about that.
Speaking of, hold on. You know what? Speaking of OKC, I don't know if this is true or not. I asked y'all this in the group. Nobody answered me. Let me read this out to you, bro. Maybe you could tell me this is a lie or whatever.
I don't live over there. Go ahead.
So, hold on. I not mean to do that, bro. Let me try that again. It's gonna fade in and out. It says, you know what? Let me just read on my phone. Hold on, cause I saved it on here. Cause I ain't know if this was true or not. I know this ain't professional.
It says, I can read it.
So it says, tickets available directly from the team will be restricted to residents of Oklahoma, Kansas, Arkansas, Missouri, and Nebraska. Residency will be based on credit card billing address. Ordered by residents outside of this area will be canceled without notice and refunds given. This restriction does not apply to resale tickets.
Yep.
Can they do that?
Yes.
I've never heard that before in my life.
That's what Steve Ballmer doing. Steve Ballmer literally is making it so that it's just Clippers fans going to be at the new arena. He got whole little like sections and incentives and all that. Yeah, they're trying to do that. That's what I think a lot of teams are going to try to do now. They're going to start making those rules. Resale. So basically, if I'm out of town, you're going to have to buy from scalpers or resale tickets or whatever.
Why they didn't do that in the first round?
Because y'all right beside Dallas, and they know that place is going to be the Mavericks right now, and fans believe, and they're going to take over that arena. There's basically no home court advantage no more in this round.
I just never heard that before in my life, bro. That's crazy to me.
It don't matter. They scared. How long have I said that, bro?
If you're not worried, then why are you doing that?
They worried.
You the number one seed in the West. Why you worried? You got your whole squad dancing together on videos and stuff like you Diddy.
Again, what a bro wants.
Exactly. Like what are we scared of? Remember, you got Chet now. You ain't worried about nothing. You got the best player in the league on your team. You ain't worried about nothing.
Hey, my man out here being French Montana. Hey.
So I'm just trying to figure out, like, when I saw that, bro, I thought there was a lie at first, bro. But I've seen it on other what you call. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous, bro.
Nah, I think it's real.
Boy, tell me you scared without telling me you scared. Boy, that's crazy, man. You supposed to be the best team in the league. I ain't never seen no other team number one in their conference, bro. Ever. You heard Boston doing it?
Nah. I'll tell you this though. The Mavericks don't win game ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mavericks win game one, they might sweep them.
You know what? I'm gonna say this. And that's another reason why I said 6, because Dallas don't win game ones. If Dallas win game 1, it's going 5.
Dang. That's what I'm saying. That if we win game 1, it's going to get ugly. So.
That's crazy to me, bro. I've never seen nothing like that before in my life. Because even my wife was like, "Can they do that?" And I was like, "I don't know."
It's going to bite them in the butt. You said Dallas to Cancun.
Come
on, man.
Well, we gonna see, bro. We gonna definitely see.
Shout out
But
to
like I
Max.
said, if Dallas win game 1, I'm saying 5. Because eventually you got to break the curse, right?
Oh, they're gonna eventually win. Just like I would think eventually, Kyrie can't just close out everyone 13-0. Geez, bro, that's amazing. But we'll get into that, I guess.
Well, yeah, no, we've been talking about that.
I was gonna say Maxi Kleber.
Mm-hmm.
As far as Maxi, I would just shout out to Maxi Kleber. I felt like he showed up. You feel me? In this series for the Clippers, like Maxi Kleber was one of the important players and one of the most important players in the series. No lie, I'm not going to knock him. He's probably top 5 as far as important players, or at least top 6. But I know people are like getting very upset and worried because he's injured, and we know how Maxi is. This is the story with Maxi. No knock on. And I hate talking about it when it happens because it's like you're picking on him, but I'm not picking on him. I'm just saying the fears and worries I've always had, or you've always had as well. I think we just always had that Maxi is older and he gets hurt. He's a little bit more injury prone now. Something happened. He was going all out, and he got hurt. But as far as I think his value is that important because of I think that Tyloo game plan that he said he had, where he think he has the formula or whatever. I think the formula is what like Skip Bayless used to always talk about: rough up Luka Doncic and the Mavs, like try to punk them. I think that was the formula for the Clippers. They knew they weren't as talented, but they wanted to try to punk the Mavericks. That was their whole philosophy. Like get into them, cheap shots, do that kind of stuff, get them messed up with the refs, frustrated, that type of thing, and we'll win the game. With Maxi being able to shoot, that helped out because the centers were getting punked a little bit at the beginning of the series. It is what it is. Our centers didn't look too well. They had to get into the flow of the game and all that. I think with us beating the Clippers, we kind of beat the bully. Like the guys that were the fake bullies that we punched them in the mouth. They thought they were bullying us, but then we punched them and they realized they weren't really bullies. Like they were just soft. They realized that. So now I think from this point on, I don't see any other team that's going to try to play us with cheap shots, if that makes sense. Other than maybe like a Minnesota if we see them. But if we avoid many, like I think OKC will try to beat us with talent. I think we'll try to bully them as far as the team being bullied. So I think the centers would have a bigger impact in that series. Like I don't see them guys, like I don't see a Zubac that's like 7'1", 7'2", throwing elbows and all that stuff. Like they don't have that. And then even with the Joker's game is the finesse and even pounding all in the paint. But he's not throwing like he doesn't like try to do. I don't want to say dirty stuff. Joker does stuff like he gives you little things, but it's not like dirty stuff. If that makes
It's not
sense.
like Sabonis,
like elbows, yeah, in the gut and all. Like, come on, man, what was that? Like making you want to fight him and all. He just does little extra stuff. Like, come on, he pushed me. It's a foul and all that. So I don't think we'll be punked by anyone else. Or someone else will try to punk us, which is why I'm not as worried about Maxi Kleber not playing. I hope he gets back and he is able to play in the playoffs again. That'd be awesome. But I think, like I said before, now it's up to Exum. I think Exum now rotates between that forward rotation now. Now DJJ is going to play more forward sometimes to back up. What's his name? PJ when PJ needs a rest or whatever, and then Exum comes in as a 3. I think they rotate that door as well as with Josh Green and all that stuff as well. So I don't think it's too big of an injury. I think it happened if any time at the right time, like now that we got the Clippers out of there. But shout out to Maxi, man. Like he did an awesome job in the first series. He gave us 2 games, like you yelled about. I know you missed the game that he actually went off. I think the second one we made a couple shots at them, but
I missed the when she went to the hospital on Sunday. Yeah, the game Sunday. I missed the game Sunday.
That's what I'm saying. He gave us 2 games, bro. I was surprised, pleasantly surprised with Maxi Kleber. So I thought he did his job. Shout out to Maxi, and now we got to go do this for Maxi now too. Now he deserves one.
Yeah, I missed the game Sunday, and I think I texted you. I said, man, I barely watched the game yesterday because I was all over the place. I couldn't really just sit down and watch the game, which I kind of figured that was going to happen. But yeah, from the little bit I did catch, Maxi did hit a few. I think I caught no. What game was that? He hit all the shots.
That was that 4? You saw the first one.
Okay.
Right? Was it 4?
Wait, the closing. I didn't see 5. Yeah, I didn't see 5.
I felt like Maxi was okay in 5 as well. Maybe.
Was 4 the one he hit all the threes?
4 was the one we lost, right? 3 was the one he hit all the threes, I think. Didn't we lose 4?
Yeah, the one he hit all the threes. I didn't see that one.
I'm not sure.
So that was 5, I think.
but I know it was 2 games that he did a good defense or whatever. But my thing is, I'm not relying on Maxi Kleber to defend the Joker. Like I don't want that. I've never wanted that. I would be mad if that situation came around and Maxi Kleber was out here and we were throwing Maxi Kleber to be the main assignment for the Joker. You feel me? So it's up to the centers now to do their jobs. I feel like from this point on, there shouldn't be any of that jitters, getting ready and all that. Like go back to being the centers we've seen you in the last 20 games, like you just said.
Yeah. I'm gonna touch on that too. But let me do this real quick.
Before we continue, we want to give a special shout out to Fanatics for hooking the channel up with a personalized link for you guys and ladies to get all of your official NBA Dallas Mavericks merchandise and apparel. If you're interested in helping the channel at all, please scan the QR code on the screen or check out the link in the description. We appreciate all of the continued support, and big thanks go out to Fanatics once more for hooking us up over here at We Talk Mavs. Before we continue, we want to give a special shout out to Fanatics for hooking the channel.
So good at play it twice. But no, I was gonna say, man, kid did kind of make me mad at the game. Was it game 4 when he didn't make the adjustment at the end there when Harden kind of went off there.
Yep.
But he actually made the adjustment and stuck with the original adjustment that he should have stayed with. You've been hearing us say this for a million times. Like, you got 2 centers. It should not be a reason why both your centers are not in the game at all times. Then he did that, man, there. He had Lively playing in the 4th quarter there in game 5. Was it game 4? No, what game did I watch? Game 6. He played in the 4th quarter in game 6. Did he play in game 5? They have a center in game 5?
Yes, that's why we won both of the last 2, right?
Yeah. So, and that's kind of what I wanted them to do, man. Like, you got those guys who are presence in the paint, man. Not only on the defensive side, but you saw what they can do offensively too, man.
Yeah.
I saw the videos of Lively practicing with Tyson Chandler, shooting over both shoulders and finishing around the rim and all that, man, getting ready for the game. And we saw him do that there in game 6. So, yeah, man, like listen, man. Does it suck that Maxi's hurt? Yes, because that knocks us down a peg as far as our size. Because we can play, big pause across the board now. You got 2 long wings at the power forward position, and of course you got the 2 centers. Then you got long 3s, pause. So, that's why I say, like, man, this play to your strength. Don't play to theirs. And I like the fact that Kid was doing that in this series. But the last 2 games for sure. And then you made Ty Lue adjust when he started PJ Tucker. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. You want the other team to adjust to you, not you to them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're playing small. Don't play small with them. You dominate them with your game. That's how you do it, right? We play physical in the paint, man. We bully people down there. That's what we want to do. That's our identity. So don't play into their strength. You let them play into ours, which made him. This is why, like I said, this is why he switched. I think it was Amir Coffey, and they put in PJ Tucker because they needed some physicalness down there in the paint or whatever. So, but yeah, man.
Remember your guy Kid got called out after game 4. Everybody at the end, like what's it, Kevin O'Connor and like Legler and all was saying, I like Maxi Kleber, but I didn't understand where you were going in the 4th quarter because you had the game. You were up 1 with 2:15 remaining. You feel me? Like, you supposed to win that game and you didn't. And once that happened, 5 and 6, Jason Kidd made sure he had a center on the court for the end of the game.
Does that game 4 remind you of a certain game in the season?
It reminds me of a few games in the season. You feel me?
But the one that come to mind, Boston, remember that?
Boston. Yep, Boston when we came.
Had it. Hey, I don't care what nobody say. We had it.
Who was that? Even Cleveland. But we lost in the last second shot, right? Like, it was that whole little stretch that was just the same story over. That 5 out of 6. Wasn't it 5 out of 6? It was the same story over and over again. It's when he decided to play Gafford like 6 minutes a game and all that.
Yep.
So,
and that's why we went into the playoffs saying that Kid was an X factor, man.
Still is.
The 2 losses showed you what we were talking about. It's like, Kid, don't be cute with it, man. Just play your game. It's that simple. I don't understand. It's like, when you play your game, you see what we do. We blow folks out. We dominate. You know what I'm saying? Like, play your game and we won't have any issues, man. But every once in a while we get that Jason Kidd popping his head up, man. So, it is what it is. You got anything else, man, you want to add, man?
Nah, man. Like, it is what it is. because hopefully Luka gets healthy as well. I'm glad they got it done at 6.
Yeah.
So they get the 3 days off instead of
It wasn't going to suck, bro.
Yeah, that it would have been 1 day. That'd have been ugly. But 3 days I think is like perfect time. Like I think that's not enough for rust. Just enough like past. You usually get the most you got was 2 games in a series before. You get 1 extra day. I think this is perfect. So shout out to Kyrie. Kyrie's the best player in the series. It is what it is. Not saying the best player in general. He was the best player in the series, though. And that's what you need from your number 2. At times, you can get a Jamal Murray being the best player in the series. You feel me? You can get a Kyrie being the best player in the series with a LeBron James. You feel me? Like that happens, and that's why we have Kai.
When did you ever see KP be the best player in the series?
Never.
He said, "What? Now I hear you."
I said we had to rely on Tim Hardaway Jr.
Gotcha. Makes sense to me, man. Makes sense to me. Tell me the guy that's sitting over there with a bubble vest on, like he did somebody on the sideline.
I mean, that's
like
his best role.
Like he invented the remix.
I mean, we go the furthest when he's doing that.
He said, "Whoa, hold on! You gonna make some Tim Stans mad? Don't do that, King.
I'm just
don't do that, man.
Saying the truth. Like I'm not. Even, It's the truth, isn't it? The 2 times.
Don't do that, King.
The 2 times Tim Hardaway. I mean, we've been yelling it the whole season. The 2 times Tim Hardaway Jr. has missed the playoffs, right?
Right.
We've got it out the first round.
I mean,
That's a receipt,
let me make sure I'm. You got me pulling the receipt book out, bro. I gotta make sure I see that right. It's on page. Yeah, you got it right here. I saved it. You right. But now, go ahead.
Would you like Johnny? Would you like Tim Hardaway to return though in this series? Maybe defender Josh Giddey. Sleep on it.
Yeah, let me sleep on it, bro. Because you probably are going to need another body to take Maxi's spot. But is it Tim Hardaway though?
So we giving Markieff Morris, or we giving Jaden Hardy? It's time to unleash Jaden Hardy. Oh, doesn't Jaden Hardy do well against the Thunder though?
Yeah, it's playoffs though, different.
I mean, but we missing a body. I mean, you feel me? Like now you gotta. Truthfully, I mean, it's not a knock on Tim Hardaway. Here we go, because you already started it. Now it's gonna be this. Do you really still trust Tim Hardaway Jr. in this situation more than Jaden Hardy? That's why we're having a conversation now. We saying we need one more body now. So, do you want it to be Tim, or do you want it to be Jaden Hardy, or do you give it to Markieff Morris?
We just got to step up, bro.
It'd be nice. He made some shots in the last game, right? So, like I said, Gafford went off the last game too. So, and this is
I tell you, I'm not worried about Gafford, man. I think I knew Gafford was gonna be okay, man. I'm not worried about him.
I'm not even really worried about Exum. I'm telling you, bro. The issue is we just played a jail ball series. That's how I feel. We played a jail ball series, so they were trying to really they would do better than you. Sometimes some people get mad and do dirty stuff. You feel me? You've hooped and all that. Like some people do when you get mad, they do dirty stuff. It is what it is. The Clippers were doing that. They were at the
Clippers a whole lot more physical too than OKC. OKC not really that physical.
The Clippers were literally being the old guys on the block that are getting passed by Luka and them that wanted to just be like, no, let's young buck, you still not that dude. We're gonna knock you out. We're gonna bully you, or at least try to punk you, and let's see what you do. And Luka and them said we're not gonna be punked. So with them not being punked and all, I don't think anybody else gonna try to punk them. I think now the torch has been passed. I told you we bullied the bully, the fake bully. We bullied them, and now I think we bully folks from here on out.
Speaking of, let me go back to this Clippers team, bro. Let me address the Clipper fans out there. Because revision is history again here. You remember when Clipper fans were hitting us up talking about y'all can't beat the Mavericks, it's over. Yeah, we even had some Mav fans say this too. They were scared because of the Clippers and how deep they were with or without Kawhi. I remember the Clipper fans coming in here and telling us even without Kawhi they can beat us, right? I remember all this. Like I said, I got the trusty receipt book. I keeps it with me everywhere I go. So that's why I tripped out, man, when as soon as they lost, then they go back to, man, we had Kawhi. Now, I saw a thumbnail or a little, promotion for this series, right? Mm-hmm. Clippers versus the Mavericks. You know what the post looked like for the Mavericks? It just had Kawhi. I mean, it just had Luka and Kyrie. For the Clippers, it had Kawhi, Westbrook, Harden, and PG. Now, I'm not a math major or anything. Like I said, I dropped out in second grade. 4 is more than 2, right?
Take away in the
So
remainder.
you carried a 3.
It is. I think it is.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So I'm just trying to figure out. So let's just they can say, oh, Westbrook didn't do nothing, he didn't count. Okay, cool, whatever. Take Westbrook out of there. You still had 2 more stars on your team, right? We had 2 stars, right?
You got a guy that got more MVP votes than Kyrie on his team. So you got one guy that's been an MVP, right? And Luka's never been an MVP yet, right?
Yep.
And you got another guy who came in 3rd place, I think, in MVP one year. And I don't think Kyrie has an MVP vote.
So this is what I'm trying to figure out. So what was the excuse? Remember, your team was deeper than ours. Remember, that's what one of the comments said to us. You know what I'm saying? I didn't put that on there, but that's what one of the comments told us. They're a better team than us in general.
We can't shoot. What about Norman Powell? What about Terrence Mann?
How many times we see Terrence Mann go out there and give you like 2s?
I mean, but Terrence Mann is one of the best players on their team.
Yeah.
You talking about performing at a role? It wasn't the role player's fault.
So why can't we just call it like it is? Y'all counted on 2 guys who historically don't show up.
Do the same thing, bro. We sat in Playback, missed you in Playback and all that, bro. We sat in Playback and said, punch the Clippers in the mouth game 6, it's a wrap. If you go up by if you get to 15 or so, 15 to 20, get to that area, they're going to just fold. You're going to watch the game happen, and you're going to say Paul George and James Harden even missing dump shots, turning the ball over. It's going to look like they lost.
Yep.
That's how they get in the situations. And exactly as we called it, when the Mavericks got to 15, because they had 13 at first and the Clippers came back. They got up to 15 and all, started going from there. It was done. They were done. And
that's why, like I said, y'all count on 2 guys who historically choke when it matters, right? That's why I was confused when the Clipper fans were sitting here saying what they were saying about, even we didn't have Kawhi, we still beat y'all, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, so you're going to count on 2 guys who historically are known for choking. It goes back to remember we had the argument about Tim Hardaway, right? People kept saying, oh, he's going to eventually turn it on. I kept telling folks, you've been in the league 10 years now. You are what you are. There's no changing this person now. This isn't a 4, 5, or 6 year player in the league that still has room to grow. Once you hit your 10th, 11th, 12th year, you are what you are. Yep. You are what you are. The only change that's going to probably happen is you regress. That's it.
You being generous. My man said, once you hit your 10th or 11th year, you know who you are by your 8th year.
Well, no, you're right. I am being generous. You're right. The reason why I said a 10, because those guys are above 10.
Yeah, that's twilight of your career. We want Tim Hardaway Jr.'s twilight of his
exactly. Career. You are what you are. What are we talking about here, bro? It's not like I said, you're not a 4, 5, 6 year player where it's you still got room to grow and add to your game or whatever. At that point, you are what you are. So why are we oblivious to this? So when I heard people saying yeah, man, Paul George, Westbrook, James Harden, all that sort of stuff, I was like, bro, so we're gonna count on the same guys. Westbrook, who he never got the first round without KD. Like I said, Paul George and Harden, 2 guys who historically choke in the playoffs when you need them. I'm gonna be scared of those guys. Come on, man. Hey, you know what? Kudos to them for getting 2 wins. I give them that. They got 2 wins off of us. I give them that. It shouldn't have been 2 wins.
The story changes though, bro. First, our team wasn't good enough to beat them.
Right.
Now we got Kyrie and Luka and all that. So you feel me how it changes when it I thought we
wait. Remember these 2 didn't play well together. Remember we kept hearing that all year. Remember that?
1, 2, 3 Cancun.
Oh,
multiple fan bases.
Come on now, King. Stop playing, bro. I got the receipt, but don't do that.
Stop showing that book, man.
My bad, bro. My bad. I gotta pull it out, Paul. You know what I mean?
Man. You old school.
You know what I'm saying? Got the glasses with the book.
I told you. Shout out to Andre though. And Andre always in the chat and all that stuff. Real talk. But definitely was saying the Clippers gonna beat us.
I thought Andre was a Mavs fan.
I think he is, but you said some Mavs fans. I'm just saying.
Oh, right. I'm sorry, bro. My bad, bro. My bad.
I shot a astray at TGK. So I just had to let everybody know we're shooting shots today. TGK like that type of hip hop, so giving them bars.
But no, man. I mean, it's pretty much all I got, man. Let's get ready for this second round matchup, man. It start on Tuesday. I'm gonna call it now. Like I said, I got Dallas in 6. I'm gonna do a flip flop here. I'm gonna say Dallas in 6. But if Dallas wins game 1, I'm gonna say Dallas in 5.
I already told you Dallas. I'm staying Dallas in 5.
Stay with Dallas in 5. I hope you're right.
Yeah.
Any way to get it done faster, I'm with it.
Yeah, but let me ask you a question I asked you guys yesterday. Well, actually, it's a hypothetical from shout out to Div. If Lucas continues to shoot 38% for the whole playoffs, are you worried?
Nah.
So you think we can win the championship with Lucas shooting 38%? You too?
Listen, if they keep playing defense the way they playing,
bro, y'all, what is this confidence? I thought I was the confident one.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I'm saying this. Now, if you had asked me this last year or the year before that or the year before that or the year before that or whatever, I would have had a different tune. It was like, man, nah, you gotta shoot better than that. But if you telling me Dallas is playing defense the way they've been playing defense over the last like 2-3 months, bro. How many games have you seen us win when Luka shoots like this?
I have, but it's a difference. It's a series though, against a better team. Like I feel like we better than the Clippers. You feel me? Like I thought that no matter what. So I thought. Here's my I guess my statement on it. For that to happen, Kyrie got to always be better than both of the players on the other team. So Kyrie was the second best or the best player, truthfully, in the series. You feel me? So Luka and Kyrie were both better than anybody else, even when Luka's struggling on the Clippers. If we got where somebody else is maybe better than Kyrie or on Kyrie's level and Luka's shooting that's when I'm starting to get worried. Because that means the other guys have to like be fair.
Who's that guy for the you think Jalen Williams gonna be outperform Kyrie?
I'm not worried. So OKC, I think so in OKC series, I think we're going to have the 2 best players in the series.
Yes.
I feel like even though Shea is great and getting MVP consideration and all, like in these playoffs, I think Shea's going to see the wrath of Kyrie Irving. You feel me? Like I think Kyrie's going to show off. If we play Denver, though, in the Western Conference Finals, are we sure that we're going to have the 2 best players on the floor?
Man, Denver got to step their offense up, too.
They do. But I'm just saying hypothetically.
Because their number 2 isn't out there just looking. Their number 2 ain't playing like Kyrie. Yeah, it's not playing like Kyrie.
It's struggling for them right now.
I know a lot of people think just because he hit them game winners, he been out here balling. No, he has not. It kind of reminds me of, remember that game when Shea scored like 18 or whatever it was, or 19? Yep. And then was it Shea?
It was Shea.
Yeah, it was Shea. Yeah, it was Shea. Oh, Shea, and what's name did it too? Tatum. Tatum did the same thing. And so it's like they think like, oh, could he hit that game winner? He been balling. No, he was struggling. He been struggling. Yeah, right.
Bro, I'm just saying in a vacuum. So let's say everybody healthy. It's all good. And you going to say, I mean, y'all can have.
That's not the question you be asking me, man. The question you be asking me is Maxi gonna be back by the West Conference Finals?
No, I don't give it. I mean, I'm sorry, but what all I'm saying is I can't. Yo, the way y'all confidence has changed. I'm sitting here like, bro, am I really talking to Mavericks?
Hold on. Now, be real. When has my confidence wavered? I've been cool, calm this whole time. I've been telling you this. I said the way the Mavs defense is. I told you this going into the playoff. I'm not scared of anybody.
So basically, what I'm saying is, what y'all saying is the Mavericks can damn near beat people without Luka, win a championship. And I'm like,
no,
y'all.
What I'm saying is Dallas can literally dominate teams with their defense.
Yes, they can. I agree with that.
It's kind of like when you were saying about the threes, right? Like we don't have to hit our threes, right? But we still winning the games. Like Luka doesn't have to, because Luka can dominate in other ways.
I got you, but you talking about a series, man. Y'all, so
yeah.
I'm telling y'all, I see everything. I think y'all just. If I'd have told you before this playoffs happened that Luka going to shoot 38% against the Denver Nuggets when we play him, I do not think y'all would have said that we're going to win the series, man. Now everybody's saying, yeah, we're going to win the series for sure. I know we're going to win the series.
If they didn't play this type of defense, I would not say it.
They lost 2, though, to the Clippers. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. The Clippers aren't as good of a team as Denver.
But to go back to what I was just saying with the defense, their defense struggled in the first half of both of those games, though. They gave up. They were down by 30 and what was it, game 4 or whatever it was, and they came out the gate slow in game 2. Like their defense wavered, but as soon as their defense kicked in, then what did they do?
You think if we go down to by Denver or go down to Denver by like 30 points, is going to really be the same like type of ease to come back against the Clippers with Paul George and Kawhi? That's all I'm saying. Like, I understand
no,
do this.
Don't go down.
You see what I'm saying?
I didn't want them to go down to the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't go down like that to anybody, right? Like you should.
Difficult for the defense to respond to that. If Luka's giving up possessions where it's fast breaks off of bricks, that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying Luka going to be. I'm not even saying Luka got to shoot the ball like tremendously well from the 3 and all that. He can't be leading like shots to fast breaks and all though. Like shooting 38%. Luka shot 9 for what 26 or something last night. Was it 9 or 26 like or something like that? I mean, he shot.
No, I went 11 for damn it, King.
I thought it was 9 for 26 or 25 or something.
Let me look stuff up, man. No, I keep talking.
Okay, but I better say if he's shooting that, that's giving up possessions the other way, is what I'm saying. Like,
no, I hear you.
You got to hope that Denver is not efficient as well. I understand stopping everybody else, but they got guys that could just be on even when you play great deep. So if we play, I told Sticks them the other day, if like Lively and them hold the Joker to like what the Joker had against us.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, we barely won that game. And remember, the Joker was trash. I'm just saying, I think Luka has to perform something. I don't expect.
Oh yeah, no, you were. It was 9 for 26.
I don't expect Luka to shoot 38%, but like, bro, if Luka shoots 38% against the Nuggets, okay, Luka shoots 38% against the Nuggets and we lose. Are you blaming Luka's 30%?
You say my blame is 38%?
Yeah.
I would have to see what the other circumstances are surrounding it.
Okay.
Before I can say, yeah, that's it right there.
That wouldn't be part of it. You wouldn't expect him. I expect. So let me. How about I say it like this? We'd have lost to this series. I would have still thought Luka was a dog for playing the game because he hurt and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd have still said Luka wasn't. I'd have said at the end of the day, Luka wasn't Luka. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
and be honest with you, he's still not Luka right now.
That's what I'm saying. And we beat a Clippers team without Kawhi. Like, I don't know if Luka shooting 38% can beat the Kawhi team from years ago. Do you understand? If Kawhi was that Kawhi, being that Kawhi with those guys, I think this is a different story. Not even saying it's a different story as far as we lose, but like, I think it's probably go 7.
So the Denver team now is better than that Kawhi team back then?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Didn't the Denver team come back 3-1 and beat them before they were champions?
Is that what happened?
That was in the bubble, wasn't it? When the Clippers lost, they had a 3-1 lead. Paul George was hitting the side of the backboard and all that.
Wait, who won the Lakers?
The Clippers came back. I mean, the
Lakers
Nuggets
beat.
Yep, the Nuggets came back 3-1 from the Jazz, I think, and then came back 3-1 against the Clippers, right? When they back-to-back 3-1s.
Yeah, you're right. They did
in the bubble,
and then we thought they were going to do it again before they went to the. Thought they were going to do it again, and they didn't. Lakers beat them in the West Conference Finals.
Yep.
Was that Lakers?
Lakers beat them in the Western Conference Finals, and then from that point on, the Lakers haven't been able to beat them until they beat them that game, whatever. That's how it ended up. Like, so I do think the Denver Nuggets are better than the Clippers at that point. The Clippers were good, but I'm just saying, like, bro, it's when you going up. So 38% works. I'm just saying, I think 38% works against James Harden and Paul George because you Paul George and James Harden like the superstar Tim Hardaway Jr.
Whoa, hold on, bro. Let's listen.
Or not even superstar, like they're just stardom.
Oh, don't do that, bro.
I'm keeping it real. They're like,
that's not what I was told, King. I'm gonna go by what I was told. Don't do that, bro.
Luka shooting 38%, he's still better. I felt like he was a better player than him too. You feel what I'm saying? Like 38% with the shooting with Luka, as far as his effect on the whole of the game, as far as defense and everything else, he was still a better player than Paul George and James Harden. I don't know if Luka shooting 38% is going to be better than Joker. That's all I'm saying. Which then you put a lot of burden on Kyrie Irving to make sure he's like handling enough for both Jamal Murray and Joker. You got to hope Jamal Murray off. Or right now, Michael Porter Jr. averaging 20 in the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? Like 22, I think. I'm not like, I know the defense is going to slow them down, but Luka has to.
Do you think, other than his injury, you think Luka's maybe pressing a little bit in the series? because he had that on his back where
I
it's
think
like
it was the Clippers. I
yeah,
think it's part of the
gotta
Clippers
beat the
and
Clippers.
them bullying him, well, not bullying, but trying to punk him. I think this was the monkey off your back. This was the maturation Luka done. So I don't think Luka's going to do the 30%. I think he's going to show off in OKC. This was that series where this was really his. I told you this is Detroit. I've been saying it the whole year. This is the Detroit Pistons where Luka had to realize I have Scottie Pippen beside me. Not literally, but you feel me? Like I have guys. You feel me? Like I don't have to win a series. I went out and averaged 35 points, 36 points on like 50, 40, whatever, through the free throws against Kawhi Leonard and these guys, and we lost. You feel me? I had a 3-2 lead and we lost. I had a 2-0 lead and we won both games in home and had a 30-point lead, damn near whatever, game 3, and we lost that with me doing that. I shot 38% this series, averaged only damn near 30 points a game, if that, and we still won this because my guy beside me. I think this is just a hurdle.
I agree. I think so too.
I think that's why I said from now on, I think we literally punched the bully back in their mouth. What happened when Jordan got away from the Detroit Pistons? They beat Magic Johnson and Lakers in how many games?
5
games, bro. They were now the bullies now. Michael Jordan became the bullies at that point. He punched his bullies in the mouth. They realized they weren't really bullies. They walked off without shaking hands. And then Michael Jordan and them were now the bullies.
I like it. All right, man. You want to get to the glow yard here?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Let's get to the glow yard. Before we do that, man, let's show some love to our partners over at Court Kings.
We are excited to announce our new partnership with our friends over at Court Kings, and we appreciate them blessing us with their new Dallas Mavericks collection. This will not only include Dallas Mavericks-based shirts, but We Talk Mavs themed shirts as well. Be sure to check out our exclusive link on the screen or in the description to help the channel and rep the best Dallas Mavericks postgame show in the world. Much love to the entire crew over at Court Kings again for believing in us and taking a chance on the channel. Salute.
I'm sorry.
Court Kings. Listen, man. All shipping is free, guys. We have new shirts over there too. Let me see if I can play rare. So we got the Luka shirts that just dropped, guys. So you guys can go over there and order your new Luka shirts. Can't wait for mine to come in. You should be here, I think, Monday, I believe. So yeah, man, listen. Go over there to Court Kings, man. Copy of We Talk Mavs, Dallas Mavericks merch, man. While it's hot. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to these you glow yard people, man.
Yes, sir.
These glow yard folk. See what they talking about, man. They do it. All right. Listen, man. If you guys have any questions or comments addressing me and King here, man, we ask you hit us with the WTM in front of your question or your comment. Also, too, guys, we ask you to be respectful in the comment section. We take on all questions. Well, we take on the super chats first. So if any super chats come in first, guys, we'll address those first. All right, King, we got a ton of super chats that came in, bro. So let's do this, man. Amount. You became a YouTube. I think I was already a member. That's okay.
He probably just renewed the subscription.
Yeah, probably renewed it. Welcome back, Amount. Welcome back, man. It's the man right here, Larry.
Yeah.
Just gifted 5 We Talk Mad memberships, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If y'all got the membership from Larry, just let us know by saying I got it. All right. So that way we can shout you guys out, man, with the new membership.
I got it.
Yeah, I got it. Let's see, Fame with the $11. Don't know. He's a Glow Yard member. It says Kyle Luka going to send OKC back to the AAU. Okay, all right. Got some confidence going over there. I like it, man. Ain't gonna lie to you. Lano with the $1.99. Don't know. Maxi's injury was Exum being a passive idiot. You know what? Exum did put him in a bad position. I said that too to myself.
Too far away from the basket, bro.
Like,
what is he?
Yeah. And I kind of think he's going to pass it because when he started slowing down,
yep,
you kind of think he's going to do that. I just didn't think that, you gotta know your personnel too. That's not Maxi's game to be doing that part, right?
Yep.
But now I agree, Lionel. I kind of said that myself, man, after that game, bro.
But he went and tried, bro. That's why I was like Maxi actually. He tried. He was going to try to dunk it or whatever.
Well, no. I'm not mad at Maxi.
No, I know you're not. I was giving him kudos. I'm just giving Maxi kudos, saying Maxi usually is would be passive as well. and try to take the ball back out or stand still and say somebody come get the ball from me or whatever. He didn't. He actually tried to go score. He got the foul. He got hurt. He got free throws, but he tried. Like, shout out to Maxi giving his body, man.
Exactly. Jaylon with the 199 dollar note says Maxi was big for Joker to me. Was big for Joker to me.
Saying he needs Maxi for Joker. He's saying.
Oh, okay, yeah, man. That's what I'm gonna ask. You think Maxi gonna be back? Oh, I think I asked you that already.
Yeah.
If he'll be back by Western Conference at least. If
I think maybe later Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, but he felt that shoulder gun. I thought he was good, man. But when he got up, started grimacing some more. I was like, dang.
He shot the free throws and he made the second one, but then right after that he like dropped. And
he dropped. Yeah, I was like, damn it,
something wrong with Maxi. And I would. So if this was anybody else, I would usually say probably Western Conference Finals, the end of it, or like the middle to end. But Maxi, man, he had a dislocated toe.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking too. I'm like, man, if he do come back, you know how long it take for him to get into a rhythm and all that stuff too. So
if we going off of patterns. And
he's gonna be out for a while.
And the pinky toe being it was the same thing, dislocation of a pinky toe. He missed how many games?
Yes.
I don't think we have that much season left.
All right, let me see. Where we at? Oh, Logan with the $5 dono says one thing is for certain: Luka has to be better and get healthy. A healthy Shai is better than an injured Luka. This series depends on Luka's health. But we're not going to depend on Luka to guard Shai. So the guys guarding Shai are going to be healthy. So I'm not really too much worried about it. I feel like Shai's going to get his. Just want to try to limit him on getting his because you do got other guys like Chet and Jaden Williams that can go out there and score too. So it's going to be really about limiting those guys. Make a guy like Giddey beat you.
Yeah.
If Giddey beat you, then all power to him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So. See, Sticks with the 199 donos a Glow Yard member. Says Relle agrees, King. Let's effing go. Also, Div is a bum.
Hey, Sticks, you can't say Relle agrees because then you said when I said about the Denver Nuggets, you were like, "Yeah, I'm not talking about the Denver Nuggets, just the OKC Thunder."
What we agreeing on? What happened?
No, about we can. You think they can win if Luka shoots 30% win it all? And I'm woo.
Yeah, I just like I said, the reason why I told you this from the get go, that defense got me. They sold me. Their defense is real. Like,
it is, but you think we can beat like Minnesota? What about Minnesota? Let me change this conversation. Because 38.
Because both Minnesota and the Mavs kind of styles kind of similar to each other. So it's really going to be about who can hit like certain buckets at certain times, like those key buckets at certain times. It was really going to stick out for both of them because both of them play pretty much the same style. They physical, they got size in the paint, and they got guys on the perimeter that can create pressure on the defense. Right? They don't have two. Enough. They only got one.
Yeah, they don't have enough offensive. My thing with Minnesota is, can they score enough?
Yeah,
that would be my thing with them. They can score. And Ant would have to be superhuman. Like,
I was about to say that is going to be the key. Is Ant going to show up for them? Right.
But our issue,
I don't got no problem with Kyrie showing up.
Can we? It's real talk. I really think the series will be shorter. It depends on if you can get Rudy Gobert off the court. I said it yesterday. If you can get Rudy Gobert off the court, the series will be shorter. Phoenix couldn't do it. When Rudy's out there and able to play on the court, their defense is dumb. It is what it is. So and if Luka's only shooting 30%, he's probably not getting Rudy off the court because we're not going to have Maxi. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not saying we're going to lose to him. I'm just saying if 38% Luka going to make it a dog fight. If Luka's shooting close to 50%, I don't think these teams are like, we beating the hell out of these teams. That's what I feel like.
The only thing about the Luka thing is Luka would be shooting a higher percentage if he didn't do a lot of those threes.
Those dumb threes, which leads to
that's the only thing. So yes. I guess it's another reason why I'm not really worried because it's like if you take those threes out, bro, then he'd be fine.
Yep.
But we saw what he did in the Clipper game in Game 6. He started attacking the basket early. Like that's what you want to do. Like
game 5.
Oh, the
one before where he was just running and all that stuff doing. He was getting to the basket. I think only took like maybe 2 threes or so. Like he wasn't shooting threes at all. He shot the ball efficiently as hell.
See what I'm saying? Like, cause what he shoot in that game in Game 6, like from 2, like
Game 6, he was 1 for 10 for 3, right?
Yeah, like 1 for 10.
So that means 16. He missed 9 shots.
So 8%, so 50%.
Yeah, that's what he got it.
No. Yeah. Wait, no, because 10, 1, yeah, 8 for 16, yeah. So yeah. See what I'm saying? He shot 50% from 2. You know what I'm saying? Like
shooting 50 from 2 is fine if you're not taking 3. You feel what I'm saying? Like So yes, he has to cut back.
Just cut down on the threes is what I'm saying.
The part I worry about, it's not about Luka shooting bad. It's about giving away possessions in the playoffs. That's the part where I'm.
And when you give away possessions, how you give away possessions?
Yeah, like you shooting dumb threes, which is long rebounds, and then they run. So that's I'm worried about good teams.
I'm hoping he's smart enough. Like, say he takes those first maybe 3 threes and he don't hit don't hit any of them. He'll have the sense enough to say, you know what, let me just start taking it to the basket because we know Luka can finish through contact. Go get the threes the hard way, bro. Instead of you forcing the three, like you said, and then you causing because we know OKC like to run too. They're young.
Yes,
they like to run. So don't give them opportunities to get into the open court. Take it to the basket and get the threes the hard way.
OKC is just to get in the flow. Like I said, I think Luka can shoot 30% this series and they can win. Like OKC is fine.
You saying Denver?
You get the better teams though, where you like Denver could be a dog fight where we go down to the last possession in a bunch of these games. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I don't want to give away possessions where we sit like, damn man, if he just did that right then and there, like good teams take advantage of that. That's what championship teams do. Take advantage of those in the playoffs, those simple possessions or whatever. That's all I worry about. So and like I said, Luka is the only reason he shoot 30%. That's what we just said. He's the reason he's shooting 38%. It's not like.
It's funny you said that because Tim Lillard kind of said the same thing. He said, really, it's just Luka. He said he was getting the shots he normally gets. He just wasn't making them.
And that's why I feel the way I feel. Like that means Luka's doing dumb shots. He's doing dumb things if he's shooting that low. I need him to keep his percentages high and do smart things with the basketball. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I mean, when you're shooting 1 for 10 on threes, I mean, that's going to drop your percentage.
Yep.
Because like I said, it's not like you're not hitting any shots because your twos are in the 70s and the 80s and all that stuff. But just you can't hit your threes. You're taking too many of those. So
leave them.
You shouldn't be going 1 for 10.
Yep.
Or what was the other? He went like 2 for 12 or whatever it was, or 13 or whatever.
It's not too many threes. Too many. 2 of them, you can't shoot that many threes.
Exactly. Like you got to have sense enough. Somebody need to tell you, at least Kyrie or Jason Kidd, somebody need to tell you, hey, just cut down on the threes. You see that you're being effective when you go to the basket. Go to the basket.
And if I would really tell them, if you ain't making them, you get 2 a quarter.
Or something, bro. Like,
so that give you 8. You feel me?
Cool.
Like
I'm cool with him. Yeah, I'm cool with 8. Like
keep going, but like if you get 2 a quarter, so if you miss those 2, stop. That's how I feel like.
Especially like if you be in the flow of the game and you kind of like, you know, you stopping the flow by doing the step back 3. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of times where I seen like he had a Maxi Plumlee or somebody on him on the outside. Like, bro, you can either take that dude off the dribble because we seen you do it a million times during the series. Take the dude off the dribble. Don't settle for because you're building the defense out like you said. You're shooting 1 for 10. You're building the defense out by doing another step back 3 because that's a long 3 that leads to transition on the other end. You're putting your defense in a predicament when you do that.
Yep.
But see Jalen with the 199 dodo, he said, so y'all don't think Maxi was a huge piece to the defense? No, yeah, he was. Yeah, we said that he was. He was. We just don't expect him to come back tomorrow.
Yeah.
And plus the news just came down. He's out indefinitely. So you know what indefinitely means.
Our centers got to step up. That's all we saying, Jalen. We saying now it's time for our centers to play like our centers. Remember when we were winning, Maxi wasn't that great. Our center showed up, so Maxi was able to just stand out there and do
when they finally had people playing in the right positions and not none of this small ball, nothing.
Yeah,
they started winning the last 2 games. You know what I'm saying? Like just stick with your style, stick with your game. Like you don't have to switch it up and try to be pretty with it or whatever. Just do what got you there, man. And we've seen that when you do that, majority of the time you win the games. So.
And I was saying, even in the regular season, though, bro, think about that run to end the season. Like Maxi was struggling. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and we were winning because of our big guys and saying put Maxi in a position where he's not out there doing extra stuff, but we know he's doing what he's doing. Like, we can still win without Maxi Kleber. We've shown it. He just did an important role. He was massive to help us out when we needed help for our centers in this first round because our centers were shell shocked. They didn't expect what was about to happen and stuff like it got them, especially Gafford. At the beginning, Lively snapped out of it real quick, and then Gafford did towards the end of the series. We needed Maxi Kleber. He was huge. Like I said, he was huge. At this point, I want to win a championship for Maxi. He's one of the guys on the list. I want Maxi to get the ring for this year. So even if he's gone in the future and all, like just to say thank you, Maxi, you did exactly what I did in the play. I asked for you to give me 2 games or 1 game. I said you said 2 in the playoffs. He gave us 2 in the playoffs in the first series. He's fine. I'm fine with Maxi Kleber. Let's go win one for him.
Oh, special guest in the building. Got our boy Dre in the building with the 499 Dono. He says, unfortunately, Kleber got hurt, but have two traditional centers on the court for all 48 minutes. Still switchable. Y'all gonna destroy OKC on the boards. Probably game one. Yeah. We saw what happened too, Dre, when as soon as we got these two guys, I was in the building when it happened. We saw what happened when we added PJ and we added Gafford.
Mm-hmm.
There was a whole lot of two smalls going on out there, bro. Like we got the size now. So that's why I say, like, don't play to their game. Play to yours. Make them adjust. Like we said, the Clippers did in Game 6. Make them adjust.
So we became a faster team after the trade deadline, right?
Yep.
Okay. You know we still ended the year. I think shout out to Sticks. I think he brought this up. We still ended the year as a higher pace team than OKC Thunder.
Yep.
You know when we beat them at that game that y'all went to, we outran them.
Yeah.
And they're a young team.
Mm-hmm.
So what problem should we have? Just beat them.
Just play physical.
Just
play
beat
physical.
them. Yeah.
Now the only thing I'm worried about though, King, is your boyfriend to get them whistles, bro.
You know why I'm not worried? You want to know why I'm not worried? I'm gonna tell you know why I'm not worried, bro.
Why you not worried?
Who we got on our team?
Well, no. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying.
I know we look at the whistle. I'm just got you. Who we have on our team though? Who's that guy? Who's that guy in that second half when they were put on that same game that you talked about, where he scored about 6 points?
Tim Hardaway.
No, somebody. Tim Hardaway switch sometimes. You feel me?
Oh man.
But, you know that guy PJ Washington though. I'm not worried.
Yeah.
I know PJ going to have sometimes where they're going to call foul. Think about the guys we just played against. James Harden, free throw merchant, right? He gonna have some times where it's gonna look like, man, he's getting everything. But guess what?
Bro, you know what's funny? I seen Kyrie kept going to the referee trying to call a foul on him. Yeah, right. I told you, bro.
He doing that. So,
he doing that. Yeah, he always do that, bro.
But we got PJ Washington in them. Like PJ gonna make life. So this is wild to say. I have more faith in PJ giving Shea hell than Lou Dort giving Luka hell.
Oh yeah. Stop it. Did they give him hell in the regular season?
Nah. And who going to defend Kyrie?
Yes.
Remember, Kyrie almost beat him by himself the second to last game when we played them. Luka didn't play.
They gonna lock him up with Giddey.
Okay.
K Choice with the $10 dono. The Glow Yard memory says it, just showing love to the fellas. Keep doing the Mavs work. Mavs in 6. Ooh, okay. Said Mavs in 6. Logan with another $5 dono. Says, guys, it's a team sport. Luka needs to be healthy if we want to beat the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic is just as good as Luka, if not better. We need Goku Luka. Okay. Jaime with the $5 dono. He said the fact that this series will be centered central time zone is going to be helpful for me being in the East Coast.
Yes, Jaime.
Man, who you telling, bro? Like even here, bro. Like I hate the West Coast schedule, bro. I hate the way. I know it's helping y'all. I know.
Clippers games, bro. Oh my,
bro.
In LA, man.
I was telling Will that too. I was like, man, he's like, man, I know you're gonna be glad they're not playing in California anymore. I'm like, yes, bro. I want all the California teams to lose, bro. I don't want to see the West Coast no more. You understand? No more.
They all gone, right?
Yeah. Sacramento gone. Golden State didn't make it at all, but somebody got clutch player of the year for some odd reason. Lakers are out, and then the Kings are out. So yeah. I mean, not Kings. The Kings are out, and then we just got rid of the Flippers. So yeah.
Yep.
Did with the $5 Canada dollars. He said the hater sticks / Larry of Div. Says, if you don't match the donation, you lost the argument last night on Playback. Luka can't go 38% and beat Denver / Minnesota. Okay. We got a war in the comment section. All right.
Yeah. Trying
to put us in their little beats, man. What's going on, King? What you been started over there in Playback, man?
Anything, man. I just sit back and listen now.
Coy with the 1999 dono. There's a Glow Yard member. He says, much love, guys. Says, hope all is well. Real. Yes, sir. It's getting better. Says, or getting better anyway. I think Max may have to get some spot minutes for Maxi out. Josh and Exum are the X factors, but if we aren't hitting many shots, we aren't hitting, may need TCJ, but short leash. Hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate it.
You know,
Tim gonna play, bro.
If we choosing another forward though, if we saying Markieff Morris or Omax, I'm not against giving Omax minutes though. If he got to play Maxi spot, only because his 3-point shot looked better at the end of the year after he went to the G League. You feel me? So he may be able to make a shot. And I already know what he can do defensively. If we playing a defensive team and we say go out there and just hunt, you feel me? Like he can run the break and finish. I wouldn't be mad seeing him. I mean, why not? This is time, right? I mean, your boy Tim went down. Hardy's gotten minutes. Hardy scored more than what Paul George and James Harden.
That's not hard to do in the playoffs. Team.
Oh my goodness! But in those limited minutes, he scored more than both of them. Though, like you feel me? Like he can be a burst. Yeah. He can do it. And then, like, bro, I mean, I'm not against it. I think Hardy may still shine and do stuff. I'm glad he's getting some minutes in the playoffs. That's awesome. Go ahead and let Omax play. He's not even really letting Omax play in the garbage time anymore. He let him play the first game, I feel like. But other than that,
because he didn't play in this one.
Yeah, like let
wait, hold on. Markieff didn't play either.
No, let Omax play though, bro. Like let him
Who played? Hardy, Lawson, Powell, Exum. It was Josh Green.
Yeah, Josh Green. Yep.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Got another one. Oh, Kareem here. Kareem with the $20 dono is a Glow Yard member. He said, I hope people don't think we're going to lose to OKC with or without Maxi. I have high optimism going into the next series with our stars and bigs. Also, King, you missed my last super chat last night, but I'm going to let it slide.
Kareem, I asked at the end of the show if I missed anybody because I couldn't see it on the top. It wouldn't show me.
Because
let me know.
Yeah.
I said, I'm sorry.
When you're doing it by yourself, man, it's hard to catch everything.
Kareem, also write it out if you can, if you're still there. Like I got you. Put it at the bottom of the chat right now, and I'll read it first. If you
and when it pop up, I'll put it on the screen.
Yep.
Logan with $2 dono says Mavs are responsible for blowing up 2 franchises.
I gotta check my receipt book, Logan.
Was it 2?
I love you, but that's 3 franchises, my friend. 3 franchises.
I thought it was more than that.
It's 3, Logan. You said I think you think about the Suns. I think you think about the Clippers. But you ain't gonna let them Jazz go though, man. No Donovan Mitchell, no Rudy Gobert, and no Quinn Snyder. Shout out to the Hawks again.
Hey man, shout out to Empire Jeff, man. They might be getting no Tyronn Lue, man. That's the rumor out there.
They're gonna trade him.
That's what I was thinking.
The Clippers. You think the Clippers going to trade? That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you think the Clippers are going to trade Ty Lue to the Lakers?
I don't think they would do that, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I don't
like. What would happen to Ty Lue quit? Can he like quit and then sign with them?
I don't think you could just quit. You had to retire.
And that's what pretty much what Rick Carlisle did. Remember, he quit and signed with the Indiana that same summer.
But they forced him out, though, bro. You feel me? That was fired. Rick Carlisle was fired. They just made a nice way because he was one of the greatest coaches of all time to just say he walked away. Rick Carlisle got fired. I don't think the Clippers want to fire Ty Lue. They think Ty Lue's one of the best coaches of all time.
Are you sure he got fired? They were trying to give him a front office position.
Rick Carlisle
turned both of them down.
Rick Carlisle did not, and that's what I'm saying. Rick Carlisle did not. He wanted to be the coach, and Rick Carlisle, they said you will not be. They didn't want him to be the coach anymore. That's what I'm saying. Like Luka did not at that point want him to be the coach anymore. So Rick Carlisle stepped down and said, "I don't want to deal with this organization." Why would he still want to be the GM and all that stuff if Luka Doncic's there and not messing with him? You feel what I'm saying? So he walked away. But I think that's Ty Lue. The difference with Ty Lue, the Mavericks were ready to get rid of Rick Carlisle because of the beef with him and like Luka has started talking about. I don't think the Clippers want to get rid of Ty Lue at all.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Logan with $2 dono says, "Wait, 3 franchises: Suns, Strippers, and the Jazz." Yeah, what King just said.
Yep.
And then Jaime said with the $5 dono, he says, "Low key a rotation of DJJ, PJ, and Omax could clamp up Shea and potentially J Dub." And I think that's it, King.
Did Kareem say something back again? No.
No.
Okay. I started the time.
Oh, yeah. Here it is.
He said, okay. Kareem says, King, I was just asking about Maxi. It's old news now. LMAO. Like if there's an update or anything, but we know now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
My fault, Kareem. But yes. It was just a strain last night, though. That's all they were saying. But I knew it was going to be more information later on because it was too close. They had just took him out the game and said that. I knew they had to run tests. So, right. What up, TGK? I see Big J, a Glow Yard member. He says, y'all over here working overtime. Yeah, Big J.
I mean, I just got to work. What you talking about?
Rich is a Glow Yard member. He says, Looks like Maxi missed a lot, strikes again. 3rd-degree dislocation. Maxi, Dwight are leading the cheerleading section. No more scrubs. Let everyone see our team without scrubs. Let's go Mavs.
Oh, it's a 3rd-degree dislocation.
Yeah, bro, he done. He basically took out the bone. Like he Maxi's done, bro. Like, damn, Maxi. He got 1 more year left or 2.
2. Yeah, because wait, hold on. Yeah, because Dwight signed it this summer, so yeah, 2. His extension kicked in this summer when Dwight had his 3-year new contract.
DV's a Glow Yard member. He says, I guess we talk Mavs with Relle and with King. Yes. Dynamic duo, yeah.
Yeah, everybody said 2 years left.
Nancy's a Glow Yard member. She says, hey, fellas. What up, Nancy? Glad you're collecting receipts because they already downing us for the next series. It's amazing how much trash talking out there already. The OKC is going to beat us. Yeah, man. They wild. But they stopping guys from getting tickets.
That's crazy. I've never heard that before in my life. I swear it's some other stuff I want to say with that, but we got to keep it PG on the show, man. That's just crazy to me, bro.
I'm saying that's soft with a capital T.
Yeah, pretty much. That's soft, bro. That is soft. You didn't do that to a hobbled, banged up, short New Orleans Pelican team.
I mean, you see the teams that I talked about as far as doing that. Teams
bro, that's some front running stuff.
Thunder, right? The OKC Thunder, have they won? No. Teams like the Los Angeles Clippers. The teams that would do that type of stuff.
That's crazy, bro.
Latte says he's a Glow Yard member. He says, welcome back, Rel. 1, 2, 3, Cancun at 6.
Yeah, man. So that's what I heard. Some people told me Cancun after game 1.
A lot of people. Richard also says Lakers want the Kid. Can we trade the Kid, Maxi, Dwight, and Tim for Rui Vando and their pick swap with the Pels? LOL. Going once, LOL. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I heard something about the Lakers might be looking at Kid. You heard about that?
I don't know, bro. You're going to hear. So here we go. This is the Los Angeles Lakers.
Right.
Looking for a coach.
Right.
Every possible name that can be thrown there for a coach is going to be supposedly in the running for the coach. That's all I'm saying. And then they're going to end up with Darvin Ham again.
Right. And I heard they talking about re-signing LeBron for an extension, a 2-year extension for like, was it 164 or something like that?
You think that I'm going to ask you one more time again. I know we started talking about it here, and I'm going to say it again. I know it's been years now.
Mm-hmm.
You still don't think there's no chance LeBron will be here next year?
If you take that low, yeah, he can come.
Do you think there's a chance, though? The way stuff looking, every time you see the Kyrie thing, Kyrie bringing out the statement that, did you hear him say that he would have signed with LA, but they played with him and all that stuff? They brought it up. Mm-hmm. He actually talked about it. He said that he thought about it and all, but then he's here and now he's happy, and now it is what they let him and Luka become friends. They messed up. They gave him Luka and now he's friends with Luka, whatever. Like, but this whole LeBron talking about he about to opt out, he going to test free agency. This whole LeBron James, every time Kyrie does something, LeBron James is on there talking about Kyrie and all that stuff. I'm just saying, man. Little CJ says, I wonder, do Clippers fans still think PG better than Kyrie?
Man, who said that, bro?
Clippers fans.
I'm done. That's why they're at home or in Cancun.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
He said flights all over the world, especially from LA to Cancun.
That's what I heard.
Nancy also says, I'm so happy for Luka that he finally got this monkey off his back of getting past the Clippers. Of course, now the narrative as well. That's only because Kawhi was out. I don't buy that we win. Hey, you got to do the Clippers issue this whole time has been availability. It just bit them again. Like, I don't want to hear that nonsense. I don't want to hear that. That's the same thing like always. Euro says, looking at you, we talk Hawks and Lawrence tears. LOL. All good though. Much love. Yeah, Euro. Absolutely.
What'd you say, Euro?
Told you put that book down, man.
Gotcha. Oh, my bad. I apologize.
Johnny B's a Glow Yard member. He says, what's happening here? Made this for you, Johnny B.
Yeah, I got this show especially for you, man, with these receipts, Johnny. Because I was told.
No.
Right. Sorry. It's over here on the side. I'm just.
Frank's a Glow Yard member as well. He says, Rel doing them taxes. Tax day passed already. Yeah.
Hey, you got to get ready for the next one, Frank. You know how it is, man. Got to get ready for the new tax season, man.
What up, babe? She says, welcome back, bro.
Thank you.
DV said, where are the Flippers fans at?
DV, you weren't here back in 2022, man. When we were losing game ones all over in all of our series, and we had all these different fans coming over here for different fan bases, talking that hot-ish.
What up, Salon? Says, hope all is well, bro.
It's getting there, man. It's getting there. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate it.
What is that, Marim? Or is that? I'm sorry if I'm saying
Mr. Impala.
Oh, Mr. Impala. Yeah, I mean, could be Mr. Impala. That's simple. Separated in the wrong spot, right? Welcome back, Rel, and hope all is well.
Appreciate it. Shout out to the mother-in-law. She down there taking care of business right now.
Hey,
I get a little break.
shout out to the mothers, man.
Yes, sir.
Before Mother's Day.
My matter of fact, I need to do something for both of them. I got mother-in-law and a stepmother-in-law. She just made me the best cake ever.
Prayers for Madam Rel, for my queen.
Yes, thank you. Send all the prayers you can.
There you go. Shout out to Robert. Says pray for you and the wife.
Appreciate it, Robert, man. Appreciate it, man.
Told you, man.
Did Robert say, is there anything else follow behind it?
I don't know, man, but you're right.
But
Your idols, man. Shout out to Robert.
Appreciate it, Robert, man. Appreciate it. You know we messing with you, man.
Latte says, Rel, hope your family is well. Mavs in 6 against OKC.
Yes, sir. I'm sticking with I don't normally do the flip flopping, but Keenan kind of convinced me. If Dallas can finally win a game 1, I say Mavs in 5.
Johnny B says prayers to you, Rel, and Mrs. Rel.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
Well, Miss Rel, he said, but yeah. DV says that's 2021 apparently. Yeah, before. Yeah, thank you. As far as the statement when.
Yeah.
Nick says sounds like Maxi is out for the rest of the playoffs. Who will be the main guy replacing his role? Nick's, like I said, we don't know. It's gonna be a whole committee of just rotating.
Yeah. We're gonna definitely have to go back to the what's the boy name? The Dodo and Reggie way of playing, where it looked like DJJ and what's the boy named PJ are gonna be rotating out like Luka and Kyrie, man.
I think they're ready for it though. I think they're in better condition than Reggie. I think they're better condition than Reggie and Dodo.
To me, ain't really about condition. They better in general.
Yeah, but I mean, as far as the 40 minutes, I'm just saying.
Yeah. And they're younger too, so
yes,
and more athletic, and can score better.
Keep going.
Can put the ball on the floor. Can guard multiple positions and lock them up.
Yep.
That's another thing too, man. I'm sorry.
Can dunk the ball.
Can't do this, bro.
Oh, not again, man. Stop, man. Stop.
Hold on, King. I'm sorry. I gotta pull this out. Shout out to a Suns fan of ours, bro. A good friend of ours. Shout out to Trey. You remember when me and you were talking about DJJ being a point attack defender?
Yep.
Can you tell me what Paul George did in the series?
What did he do? That's the question.
Yes, that's what he did.
that is the question. He
said didn't they say he's like top 3 in blocks in the playoffs? Block average. Oh, okay. I'm just asking because somebody told us. I be told a lot of things, y'all. You understand this? I'm just only sharing what people with knowledge are telling me, right? I get told a lot of things from a lot of knowledgeable people out here. And somebody told us that DJJ was not a point attack defender. And me and King both said on the members only. If you're not a member, go ahead and hit that join button so you can hear these conversations. Somebody told us that he wasn't, and we just saw what he did to Mr. Paul George out there during this series. So
you said DJJ brought back the pandemic.
Let's put it like this too. He played. His defense was so good. He even looked better than PJ Washington.
Yeah, he did because he played more to wing. PJ was up back on on
Zubats. Yep.
Yes, I agree. He was the perimeter defense. He was the guy.
But I was told things though. You know it is.
But I was also told Kyrie can't play defense. And
you said James Harden.
Kyrie looking like an all defensive player out there on the floor in the playoffs. That's what
you said. Locking up James Harden at the game 5 and 6.
I was also told that Luka can't play defense, but not only they forgot to tell you that in like game 5 that the Clippers only scored 2 buckets against Luka again.
You said even with a banged up knee, he out there locking cats up. I'm asking because people told me stuff. I'm just trying to make sure that you got the same information, bro. Because people tell me things. I want you to make sure you got that same information I got. That's all I'm trying to figure out, bro. My bad.
It's just funny how now all the media talking about the Mavericks playing defense. Shout out to Skip Bayless. Salam says,
but they watched them all season though. Go ahead.
Allegedly. He said, "Will someone get Tim McMahon some damn water?" Man, Tim McMahon be tripping, but I know we got
I'm trash, bro. I'm not worried about Tim McMahon. Trash. Hold my latte with the $5 Canada dollars. The Glory Yard member. Just after this series, will you want to keep DJ? Yes. Also, how much is worth to resign? That I don't know.
I already told you, give him his 10, bro. Don't play with it.
Some people talk about the mid level, which is 12.5.
I'm fine with that too.
I'm fine with that too. I'm not tripping about that. Listen, I'm whatever Nico decides to do. Do I want to sign him back? Yes, I think he'll sign him back, and I also think he'll add some other pieces around that. So
yeah, I don't. So my thing with DJJ, like I said, he's worth double digits. You feel me? Like don't play with the man for what he did, especially helping us with what he's doing this run right here. What it looks like he's going to be doing,
and he's still young, so it's not like we signed a 30-year-old or something,
like,
right?
I'd at least give him $10 million. Like he deserves a $10 million contract. Like absolutely, he's worth $10 million, and I would have no problem with it. Just as intangibles alone, are worth $10 million. So I say yes, give him at least $10 million. We'll see from there, and I think he might sign it. If you give him a couple years, you give him the $10 million just for the team, helping to give him the resurgence of his career. Mm-hmm. I think he'll give it. I think he wants to stay. I think he appreciates it. He understands what Luka and Kyrie do for him. So
is Josh Green gone?
Maybe. I'm not. He's still on the trading. He's still on the trading block. I think Josh Green on that. I think I told you both are our youngsters. We've now crossed over to another level. We tried to wait for them. It's the issue of having a Luka Doncic. You need winners that come in right away, or somebody that has some type of winning intangible. When we started getting Kyrie and started making the team and saying it's time to win, now you look at the youngsters and it's like, you ain't ready yet. You can't play. You don't have a spot. Some point we got to trade you or you're not going to develop.
I look at it like this. If Nico can move out a fan favorite like Dodo.
Bro, we got like 4, 5, 6. Well, I ain't gonna count Markieff as a contract, really. We got 4 guys that could be traded, and I'm not mad at it as long as we get some back in return. What's that? Tim, Maxi, Dwight. No, 5. Tim, Maxi, Dwight, Josh Green, and Jaden Hardy. If we can get something if we get a piece that actually moves the needle, you feel me? Like somebody
if you can get another PJ Gafford type of trade,
or even like a microwave score, a guy that can be more consistent, Tim Hardaway Jr. with these guys, or something like that. You feel me? Like, well, I can say, this guy can come off the bench and drop 15. Like you already know, he's a beast. I would love to
be in the conversation of 6 men.
Yeah, like I would love to have that luxury as well. So if we can get that, like say Malik Monk is healthy again, and we somehow got a Malik Monk, I'm down to trade any of those guys from Malik Monk, like right away. You feel me? So if I always hope to take the next step because they own the team and they've been drafted by the team, but at some point, bro, I'm trying to win chips, and it's like now I'm at that point right now where I'm trying to win a championship. If you ain't there, it's next year. Do you think Josh Green or Jaden Hardy for sure ready next year to help us win a chip?
Yeah, I've been saying that for the last 2 years of Josh Green. So
there you go. There you go.
Hey, would you take Tobias Harris for the low?
Somebody asked me that earlier. I wouldn't trade. They asked me if I would trade Tim Hardaway Jr. for Tobias. I wouldn't use Tim Hardaway's trade for Tobias Harris.
Yeah, I don't want to do that. I want to. His contract to worth some.
Is he signing trade or is he a free agent?
He's a free agent.
If we could sign him for the low, I would give him that mid level. I'd give him $12 million. You wouldn't give Tobias Harris $12 million off the bench? He's not like a bad defender.
I want to use that. He just don't show up when you need him.
He's not. But if he's just playing a role,
shout out to Wilson.
You don't think a $12 million role he can do though off the bench? Like he obviously can. He can score. He can do some type. Like he has skill. You feel what I'm saying? He has $12 million skill that you put around Luka and Kyrie, like where you don't have to do nothing but like out of nowhere make buckets. I think Tobias Harris might be more consistent than like an Exum.
Oh yes,
I think Tobias Harris might be more consistent than DJJ. No disrespect, and we just talked highly. I'm talking about offensively. Like if I just need a bucket, like bro, we need buckets right now. Somebody go make a bucket. I think Tobias can probably go get a bucket on the floor in space, especially if he's wide open, bro. Like you talking about with Luke and Kyrie on passes where he wide, he got going to collapse or shoot a wide open 3. Tobias can do. Tobias was a borderline all-star type dude, almost.
Yeah, that was a while back. The reason why I'm sleeping on, I'm probably gonna pass on Tobias. We like the same thing I said about Harden and PG's
I don't
history,
trust him.
man.
Same thing. I don't trust him, but I'm just saying in a different.
And I just saw a video too of Wilson breaking that down too, because the dude went like, what was it, 0 for 12 or something in this closeout game. I'm just like, you got to do better than that.
Would you wouldn't trust him in a different role though? That's the thing I'm saying. In a different role where he's not even the third best option. Say he's at the Tim Hardaway option we are right now with Tim Hardaway Jr. You wouldn't trust Tobias over Tim Hardaway. You feel what I'm saying?
Hold on, do you trust Tim at his position right now?
No, that's what I'm saying. I would trust Tobias, and Tobias at 12 is less than what Tim.
You saying you would trust him or whatever he asking Tim to do right now?
Yes,
and he's bigger too. He's like 6'8". I don't know.
Tobias making 12 is less than what Tim's making right now.
Yeah, I sleep on that one.
That's what I'll think about it. I wouldn't trade
like that. That wouldn't be my first option. Like, you said that's out there. Go get it. Like, that's not my first option. Like, if he exhausted all options,
if he decided he wanted to come over here, if he said I want to go to Dallas, and I'm fine with taking the low, I'd sign him.
I don't want to start him.
Hell no, he's not starting over who? I wouldn't even start him over DJJ.
I probably start him over Luka.
Maybe.
Yeah, I probably start him over Luka.
Oh, probably so. Maybe Luka. But let me. That's the last one.
Oh, hold on, my baby got another one.
Gee, y'all on board with this.
Squally with the 199 no glow yard member. He says our D looks champ level, no lie, pause. DJJ, PJ will step up.
Thought you talking my D pass, Squally. Pause. Next one.
Excuse me.
Queen said drinking that E and J. Oh no, said. What up, Neil?
What up, Daryl?
He says y'all are Clippers kryptonite.
It's not what we were told though. We told Cancun.
Hey, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 out here. Shout out to Daryl.
Richard says, tell them, Relle, they don't listen to me, LOL.
Richard, I'm listening, man. No Frazier.
Impala says, will the Mavs give some minutes to Moore since Maxi's out? Probably not.
This is one of those questions y'all asking us. I honestly don't know.
I mean, truthfully, let me say this. If in game one you don't see Markieff Morris, then y'all should probably stop asking that question. That's how I feel. Like this is the prime opportunity for Markieff Morris to get minutes. If he does not get minutes in this game in this series, then he's not going to get minutes. Like that's how I feel. Like it's done.
Is Markieff able to run up and down the court?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know.
He usually plays in garbage times where he can just play half court, where he just settle them down and all. But
the game already out of the line. Like you're not trying to get up and down the court. You don't really care.
I feel like Maxi runs more than Markieff.
Yeah, he does.
Gucci's a glow yard member.
He got hurt running. Remember? So he said, not laughing at him getting hurt, but that's what he did.
Remember the reason why we lost to the Clippers series is because Kyrie and Luka can't play together. We need to get Kyrie off our team. Hey,
yeah, man, gotta trade Kyrie, man. I don't believe this, man. I don't know why people are talking about they Luka here, man. They can't play together. It's what I was told. Okay,
that's right.
Receipts, man. Come on now.
They saying Omac's about the twisted ankle. He do have a twisted ankle.
He was in a boot.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think he'll be able to. If Omax was needed to play, how old is Omax? You say right?
I think he's 3.
Like 3 or something like that. You don't think Omax would be ready to play?
4.5. He's like 4.5 or something like that.
And you don't think Omax would be ready to play by this series if they needed him to play?
Oh no, man. I don't know how severe the ankle sprain was. Because last time I seen him, he was in a boot.
Don't they put everybody in a boot in the Mavs?
Pretty much.
Ain't that what the Mavs do? Put guys.
Also, too, they put people in boots, but how long do they be out?
True.
Yeah,
I don't think he that hurt, bro. I think he's just, like I said, twisted ankle in a boot.
It might have to be. I don't know, bro. I don't know how we're gonna play this. Who would have thought that Maxi injury would have just really had a lot of questions out there, man? That's crazy.
Richard says, hopefully no day games here on out. LOL.
Sorry to break it to you. Yeah, because I think they got 2 of them in the series. Matter of fact, I think they got 1.
In Dallas.
Yeah, I think it's a Dallas one that's going to be
first because the OKC one's going to be Tuesday and it should be Tuesday and Thursday, right?
Yeah, let's see. So Tuesday 8:30. Yep. Saturday is 2:30.
Yep, that's what I'm saying. The Maverick ones, the ones in Dallas, gonna be early ones for y'all.
Mm.
Frank also says, I think I said he's a glue. Y'all remember already. If not, he is.
How fair does that sound? 8:30, 8:30, then 2:30.
And we still gonna beat him. Frank says Philly did the same thing. The 76ers owner brought like 2.5K tickets to give out to local fans, so no Knicks fans could do that. Yep, they did do that.
They did.
The last game, 76ers stopped the Knicks fans were taking over the arena.
I don't know. How would you feel if Dallas did that?
Bro, I don't. So I don't care. I live in Baltimore, and I don't want to keep talking about baseball, but Oreos, the Yankees fans done been all over there. Like that's what we were known for, as far as
Yankees, man.
Other teams being there. You got to go win. Just handle your business.
I don't got no. I don't know. I don't know. I feel some kind of way about that. I don't know. Imagine if Omax shooting 50% next year with defense. Yeah, man. Oh, sorry, Logan $2 dono. My bad, Logan. Yeah, man.
You got more faith in Omax developing to a championship level role player before Hardy and Josh Green did?
Yeah, because he's more versatile. And we've how long?
So you know what that means? That's what I'm saying.
How long Josh Green been in the league?
That's what long enough. That's what I'm saying.
You've been here long enough, bro. Like I can't keep going off of what potential. Like what's that saying, bro? I think was it like after 4 years or was it 4 or 5 years? You pretty
fifth year. I think after your 50, you know who.
Yeah, like fifth year. Yeah, you pretty much have an idea what that person is.
You know who he's going to be in now. I don't know who. I still don't.
And what year is this for him? Was it? It's 5, 4? No, Luka been in 6. So it's 4.
I think 5 going to be his next year. I don't know who Josh Green is still.
I still don't know what he is. I've told you I thought he can be Iguodala. Iguodala-esque type player, but I mean I don't know, bro.
I'm already starting to understand who Omax is.
Yeah, I kind of have an idea of.
I'm starting to see it form. Like I'm like Omax. Okay, even him shooting later in the year, his 3-point shot got better. I'm like, okay, I see what Omax is about to become. I can see Omax playing next year. Real tough. I really think Omax plays next year.
Luka and Lively and Omax have great work ethic. Nico saw it from the get-go, which is why he drafted these two. He saw it.
You said Tyson Chandler is taking what's his name under his wing, Lively, and you said that Omax is gonna take under the wing by Kyrie.
Yep.
Frank says Maxi injury is a blessing in disguise because Kid won't play Maxi at the 5, Mavs in 4. Kid is forced to stay big. Pause. No more going small and not playing against our strength. That's funny though. I mean, it's not funny because of Maxi injury, but it's funny to
that's what I'm laughing. Yeah,
Jason Kidd playing, and
I'm laughing because he said because Maxi is out, it's Mavs in 4 now. That's why I'm laughing.
The two guys that we worried about Jason Kidd playing, like saying basically Nico, get rid of these guys so Jason Kidd can't use them. Got hurt, so Jason Kidd can't use them.
That's crazy, man. But to be fair though, Frank, Maxi was more of a help to us than Tim was.
Yes,
because it goes back to what we always. You heard me, Frank. You on our day ones. You heard me say this before. What else can you do to contribute to the team if your offense isn't clicking?
Yep.
Like Tim is literally unplayable when he's not hitting his shots. So we saw what Maxi did for us on defense. So that's why I say like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, as far as like them two being like the longest 10-year Mavericks and all that stuff, I can see where you're going with that. But as far as like for what we need right now, Maxi is more important than Tim because we've seen when Maxi played with us before we went to the West Conference Finals. When Tim didn't go with us, we made it to the West Conference Finals. Tim didn't play in his first round. We got past the Clippers.
Yep.
It seems like it's a pattern right now, but yeah.
Hey, Maxi played against the Jazz and it disappeared. Made it to the West Conference Finals. Maxi played against the Clippers and then disappeared. I'm just saying, patterns. Trying Bammy says, I think Maxi being out benefits Mavs against OKC.
Oh, man.
Well, OKC smaller, so should be faster and more agile, forces Axum and Green to play, so they should be able to stay in front when defending. You know what, bro? Shout out. We just gave Green a lot of like flack and all that. I thought Josh Green played pretty well in this playoffs, though. Like I know for what his role was, the energy guy, he outdid Russell Westbrook at Russell Westbrook's role. I felt like he was everywhere, grabbing offensive rebounds and all. Like I was like, Josh Green, go ahead, Josh, man. Like,
yeah, Josh offense wasn't 100% out there, other than a little and 1-3 he hit in the corner. But his defense and his hustle, man, providing extra possessions and stuff for the team was
top notch. It is what it is. Chef's kiss.
Gucci says, I was laughing the other night. DV was snoring on Playback. No, I wasn't Playback. It was on the show.
Yeah, it was on the show. It was on the last
members
only. Yeah.
Kyrie says, Kyrie the GOAT says, Luka don't even look at the rim when Kyrie shoot. He already gone. I love all that team is elite. Yes, he does. He turn around and just pump his fist and on. I'm like, gee.
He down talking to kid.
He walks up. He gives the ball to Kyrie and like steps away. Like, bro, tell everybody clear out. I'm like, okay, all right, Luke. He like that. Move. What up, Larry? From the Dixon Way.
What up, Larry?
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe if y'all aren't already. He says, sup guys. I said y'all were winning 6.
Hold on, let me make sure my receipts line up with
you. May have, but you definitely was
you was on that train, Larry. You was on that train.
Telling Demond to get us and all that. This ain't gonna age well, maybe and all that. I saw you, Larry.
Larry, I remember that. Larry, we keep the receipts over here, man.
But shout out to Larry, though, man.
Yeah, that's our guy, man. Shout out to Larry, man. Yeah, go subscribe to Dixon Way, man. The Dixon Way on YouTube, y'all, and follow him on Twitter.
Yes, sir. Richard says, no, hell no. I don't know what you're saying, Richard, but it probably has something to do with Maxi Kleber.
Probably, I mean.
Knowing Richard, it probably has something to do with Maxi Kleber.
It's Maxi.
Frank says, play Keith. I said play Keith. Play Keith when needed to keep PJ at the 4 so Mavs don't go small. We'll see. Like I said, Frank, we'll see after this series if Keith is going to play. Gucci says, damn, did y'all see Terrence Mann was one blink away from crying? He looked like he was at a funeral for real. Yeah, remember Terrence Mann came into the league beating Luka. So now it's like, it's the end of the era. Like, yo, they saved, they didn't trade Terrence Mann for like so many players, bro. They could have had on that team. Reliable players and said the stopping piece was Terrence Mann. That's ridiculous. Terrence Mann. Let's see. Terrence Mann. Will Terrence Mann make a playoff? Make an all-star team?
Yes, of course.
You believe that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What up, Mike Duck? He says Luka needs to start hitting threes and Mavs will be unstoppable. Facts.
Or just stop taking as many of them.
There you go. Frank says them OKC fans are starting to talk that ish. LOL.
There we go.
He who laughs last laughs loudest, Frank. Always remember that. That's why you keep your receipts.
That's why you keep these trusty receipts right here, Frank.
Yep.
And make sure you keep your little glasses too, man, where you can make sure you read your receipts right. All right.
Proud Vet says PJ needs to replace Maxi as a small ball 5. Maxi will be sorely missed. Guard Holmgren on the perimeter. OKC, can you put in rotation? That's another good point too, bro. Like, why not unleash PJ? Oh, it's like let him play the 5 sometimes and all that if you need to. You feel me? Like, stop using Maxi. PJ's better at it than Maxi Kleber, whatever you need Maxi to do.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Man, to be honest with you, for me, I just want to center it at all times. We got 2 good centers. It shouldn't be any excuse. But now I hear you though.
Having like super foul trouble or something like that, where it's like, oh, all right, we need to, or somebody twist the ankle or something. You feel me?
Gotta.
Go ahead. You want to read this one first?
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Wiz, what up, man? With the 199 donuts, congrats. OKC is hungry. Mavs in 5. See you in the finals.
Gee, he said.
You know what?
He said, congrats. OKC is hungry, but then said Mavs in 5.
Hey. I gotta give Wiz his props. He called it in the last series. He said he could see Dallas in the Knicks in the finals. I give Wiz his props.
I mean, who y'all got to play next? They play the hardest series next, right? The Knicks play.
Hold on, let's see.
They play the 2.
They are the 2.
3. The 3. 3-6. They play Indiana. They play Indiana, and the Celtics play. The Celtics get to play the. You think?
Yep, they play Indiana.
You think they play tonight, right? Do Paolo and them play tomorrow? Or they play tomorrow, right? For Game 7 with Cleveland and them.
No, they play Sunday, 12:00.
Bro, I would love it. Either way, I told everybody if Paolo and them lose either way, they went 7 and got the 4th seed. They overachieved. But if they win,
I kind of want to be petty, bro. Just to see how that whole like narrative around Donovan Mitchell would go if he loses.
Remember, everybody was telling me that Donovan Mitchell. So remember the Knicks wanted him so much and all that, bro. And I was telling them, you've seen Jalen Brunson outperform this guy before. When no Luka was there, I watched Jalen Brunson beat Donovan Mitchell. I am not worried about Donovan Mitchell. That's what I'm saying. That was the first time without Luka. He beat him 2 games, but he was beating him without him.
Well, no. I was saying twice. Because remember, he also beat
Then
him.
he came back with the Knicks
last year
and beat them with them. I'm like, why are y'all still talking about Donovan Mitchell? You have a guy that's better than Donovan Mitchell right now. But it is what it is.
Oh, did we get another one?
Uh-oh.
Oh, never mind. Go ahead.
I can't even get to the chats. Frank said, I don't think threes matter as much because Mavs bigs are going to be OKC bigs. I don't even know who's their backup big besides Chet. Facts. It should have been Daniel Gafford. To the team, that's as you said.
To the team.
Richard, I see you, Lock. Richard says,
what up, Lock?
Our defense is great, but that wacky weed is getting to everyone. Luka has to either get to 40 on threes or not take them at all. Too many brick twos count and raise the score also. Facts, Rich. That's what I've been trying to say. It leads to bad offensive possessions.
Yeah, I say you just cut back on them, man. Like, you see you're not hitting them early, just keep going to the basket. Because we saw what happened in the game 6, what Luka doing. Bunch of them and ones. Get to the basket, bro. Great pressure on the defense.
Mike says, I know everyone loved watching Hardy ball out in game 5. Kid's potential is through the roof. We'll see. So I get tired of saying potential. That P word get annoying at some point. Pause.
It's because you've been done wrong by Josh Green, bro.
Yeah. No, TGK. Don't worry. It wasn't a super shot. I see you in there. I know what's the name? Frank instigating. But I called you out because you were saying at the beginning you were worried. TGK kept switching. Then when it went 2-2, he came back worried again. So, oh no, this is over. Oh man.
You gotta stay faithful, man.
Like he said, I didn't think it was. I was worried. I was just shocked we lost game 1 the way we did, man. I'm about to check your receipts, GK, man. Your tweets stay up there. You don't delete them.
You can go back and delete them right now.
Yeah, you probably did.
I didn't say that, King. Where you see that in there? I had that tweet.
Mike Douglas said Denver lost to the Clippers in 2020.
Okay, that's why I figured. Like, I thought they beat the Clippers.
Denver beat the Clippers in 2020.
Yeah.
They the ones to put them out, Mike Douglas.
No, wait, no.
That was the bubble. The Clippers lost to Denver.
They lost to the Jazz in the bubble.
Who?
The Clippers.
No, the Clippers beat the Nuggets beat the Jazz. They came back from a 3-1 deficit.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Remember they came back from 2 3-1 deficits in that playoff run.
That's when they had the 50
Jamal
points.
Murray and Donovan Mitchell, yeah.
Yeah.
The Nuggets won that. Then the Nuggets beat the Clippers behind that. And then the Lakers beat the Nuggets.
So hold on.
In the Western Conference Finals. Then Jamal Murray got injured, remember? That's when Joker was getting his MVPs when Jamal Murray was gone. Then when Jamal Murray came back, they won a championship.
Okay. Wait, they made the Western Conference Finals in 2008. The
Nuggets made the Western Conference Finals. The Clippers made it in 2021 when Kawhi got hurt. When they beat the Jazz or whatever. That's when the Clippers beat the Jazz. Remember Bogdanovich or whatever injured it was Joe Ingles that injured Kawhi Leonard.
Hold on. Oh.
What?
Timberwolves shutting out the Nuggets right now.
I told y'all worry about that. I ain't got nothing to say to y'all.
Hey, I
ain't got nothing to say no more. I'm telling you, bro.
Listen, okay.
If you can't play Rudy Gobert off the floor, Rudy Gobert is showing you that how important he was with the Utah Jazz and all. They had no team. When he's on the floor, your defense is going to be special.
Not only that, I just said at the beginning of the show, Denver did not look like the greatest team. Their number 2 has been struggling. People look at those 2 game winners he hit and think like, oh my God, he was balling. No, he was actually, I'm looking at it whole my life. I see it now. So,
hey, shout out to Div again though. Div was trying to tell folks that last night.
And when Div said that, when I watched, I was listening to y'all, he said it, and I was with you, Div. I said that. I said I keep telling folks I'm not scared of Denver, bro. Like Denver not unbeatable.
They are. I don't think they're as good as they were. That's what I keep trying to tell you.
That's what I said that. It's why when we were saying who we want to play first round and all that, and people were like, I want to play Denver. I'm not scared of Denver.
I'm like, get them done. Get them out the way. Like, let's go.
I want to play. I don't care who it is. I didn't care who it was. I want to play anybody. I'm not scared of anybody. And I told y'all why, because folks in here picking, not folks in here, but maybe it probably wasn't folks in here, but I know like it's Denver. There's no problem. Like matter of fact, shout out to Wilson. Which was automatically saying gonna be pretty much a cakewalk for the Nuggets to make it to the finals, and I was like, okay.
I understand.
Like they don't look unbeatable, bro. I kept telling folks that, bro.
Bro, they keep saying the Nuggets is so good because they won a championship last year, and I'm like, bro, they're not a dynasty yet. Like, don't do that. They kind of got you ask for a little luck to win a championship. It is what it is. They kind of got a little lucky. They played the 7th and the 8th seed. Like, it is what it is. I'm not taking anything away from it, but they didn't like dominate like the teams that were supposed to be dominant. They didn't like beat the 72 Warriors or whatever, saying, oh, we ended them or whatever, and now let's move on.
They didn't go through the champion Lakers and then have to go to the up and coming OKC Thunder and then have to play the big three of Miami.
That's how I felt. Like they didn't play. I don't know. They didn't play either the Mavs. The Mavs and the Warriors basically fell back. That's what happened. They were the two representatives of the Western Conference the year before, and they basically kind of fell back after that, and then the Nuggets just took advantage.
And what I just say too, when you talking about can we beat Minnesota and all that, Minnesota and Dallas pretty much play the same style. They're both physical on defense, and they got size. So that plays right against how do we beat Denver? We finally had our new team. We got physical size. Like that's what Minnesota is predicated on, size and being physical. Especially if you're not calling no fouls or play. I kept trying to tell you.
I've already told you if your guy. If Joker cannot get Rudy Gobert off the floor, bro, they're gonna have a problem. I keep saying him.
Hey, and you know what's crazy? He still got another center, and now it's Naz Reid right behind him.
If he can't, and they got Cat starting beside him too, because Cat, people were saying Aaron Gordon. I'm like, bro, Cat's better than Aaron Gordon. What are we talking about? Like, I know we give Cat flack because he's supposed to be better than what he is, but I'm still picking Cat over Aaron Gordon. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he's a better player than Aaron Gordon. So if he coming back being in a role where he can just not be the guy, fall back, outdo Aaron Gordon. Like, you got to get Rudy Gobert off the floor because the Nuggets have no bench, and Naz Reid comes off the bench, the 6th man of the year. Richard says until Luka's knees are better, if he gives us 38 and 8 and takes no threes, it's better than him bricking them. Facts, Richard. Mike Douglas says Mavs bench is better than the Nuggets bench. It's not even close. I mean, the Nuggets might have the weakest bench in the league. That's left in the playoffs, at least.
They super top heavy.
Yeah. Robert says, how you think we do next round? He said Mavs in 6 unless they win the first game. I've said Mavs in 5. Nancy says, Relle, so happy to have you back. Been praying for your family. We'll continue praying for you, for the missus.
Thank you, Nancy. Appreciate you.
Let's see. I know we get towards the end of the show, Relle.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Oh, somebody.
Oh.
So Joe said y'all tripping about Minnesota at the 4 minutes in game 1. And then Stick says that I'm guaranteeing if it was the other way around, y'all would have been in here like, oh, I told you about Denver. Come on now. It's not even about them winning it. We just telling you the way they're playing right now, they can do this all series.
Bro,
like
the Nuggets kept playing with their food with the Lakers, right?
Exactly. Like
Timberwolves are a better team than the Lakers. You can't play with your food. That's all we saying.
Like, and on top of that, I was saying this before y'all see what's going on right now in game 1 in the first 4 minutes. I was saying this, like, so I mean, this is nothing new to me. That's why I said, like, when I heard Div say what he said, I agreed with Div. I said this. I'm not scared of Denver. I'm not scared of anybody in the West. Literally nobody in the West. Like, Denver didn't look unbeatable. Shout out to Empire Jeff and those guys. There was a couple games they were getting blown out by the Lakers. And if the Lakers were a good team, they could have finished them all. Pause. But
what was the toughest series for the Timberwolves last year? I mean, the Timberwolves, the Nuggets, the Timberwolves.
Yeah,
it was the Timberwolves. What did the Timberwolves have built their team to do? What did they? Hold up. What did Cat go on a podcast and say last year? Us taking the Timberwolves to 6 is better than them winning a championship because we got close, right? They were excited about doing that. They built their team to beat the Nuggets.
And they were, and like I said, they were saying too, like they were showing those couple plays that Cat did at the end that he didn't capitalize on that could have put them over the top in that series.
Yep.
That's experience.
Yep.
They got that under their belt now. They built their team now to play against. It's kind of like there was a team I had in mind. They purposely built their team to play this one team. And because it ended up coming back to bite them in the butt. But
I know who you're talking about. You don't you forgot who you're talking about?
Who was it?
You talking about the Phoenix Suns?
Oh yeah, against
built their team to play the Golden State Warriors, and then they played.
Well, no. They built their team to play against the Spurs. Remember when they ended up getting Shaq to try to play Spurs, try to play Spurs or whatever, and then that ended up backfiring.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You talking about the old Steve Nash one?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the ones. Remember the ones that we beat. The Suns had got their team to beat the Golden State Warriors in them. That's what they thought was going to happen. Yeah. Then they played the Mavericks. And the Mavericks, remember we kept saying, if the Suns would have played the Golden State Warriors, if the Suns played the Golden State Warriors that year before they played us, we'd have been in the finals that year.
Yep.
They were built to beat the Golden State Warriors.
And what we were like one game away from that happening or something?
If we'd have got the 3rd seed, yes.
Yeah, that's what it was.
1 game away. Yes.
Yep. Dang, we won 1 game away from 3rd seed, 1 game away from the 4th seed. That's why I said you can't be. I want to go back on that.
It is what it is. Rant. Revisionist history. You don't need to do it. Proud Vet said Kyrie really on that 2016. Wish he waited until getting to the finals with a flash and receipts. They need THJ or Exum to replace Maxi's 3-point shooting.
Nah, keep reminding him, man. Because remember, we weren't even supposed to get past the 1st round. We weren't even supposed to go to the playoffs. We supposed to barely make the play-in. So yeah, just keep showing receipts every time that you prove them wrong.
It's round by round. It's round by round.
Receipts.
We showing receipts to the Clippers right now.
Yep.
Shepard says Maxi is out for the playoffs, and definitely we'll see. Mike Douglas said if Maxi is out for long, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see how that go.
Sticks, he's a Glow Yard member. He said that's not what I said. Yeah, I don't know what.
I don't remember Sticks.
Yeah, I don't remember Sticks. What we saying? You gotta remind us. What up, Empire Jeff? I see you.
What up, Jeff?
What up, Al? Glow Yard member. She said I think Maxi should have held the ball, but maybe it was momentum. So sad.
I would, like I said, I'm not blaming that on Maxi. I kind of put that on Exum. He put him in a bad position. He got so deep under the basket and then just kicked it back out. It's like, come on, man. Because usually what an Exum usually do, if like he don't see it, he just dribbles it right back out and resets it or whatever.
Yep. Gina Kim says, hey, fellas. She's a Glow Yard member. She says, last night felt like a dream. We did it. Is this real? Yes. Pinch yourself, Gina Kim. It's real. Kyrie the GOAT says, that's crazy. It's the 3rd time in NBA history that 2 players who scored 30 points per game play against each other. That Luka Shea matchup will feed families. We'll see. Sharky says, shout out to Kyrie, a leader and vet for this team. Luka was struggling, but it looked like Kai said, give us what you can, and I will pick up the rest. Facts. Let's see. Mike Douglas says, according to ESPN, Ant-Man is Jordan. Guess nobody stand a chance against the Wolves then. I mean, I'm telling y'all. So I'm not picking the Wolves to win. I'm still saying Denver. I'm just telling you the Wolves are a threat to knock them off. And if they do, they're going to be the favorites when they play us next round. They're going to promote that Ant-Man.
Oh, yeah, they definitely will.
He put out Joker, like put out Luka now as well, and go be Michael Jordan. So get ready for it. Gina Kim said, just found out about Maxi. Really sucks, but I don't think we'll miss him much or as much in this series. I expect Lively and Gafford to step up and be our X Factors. Facts, Gina Kim. Frank said, you think Luka really knees really bother him that much that it messes up his 3? Form is important. Yes, Frank. That's the reason why they didn't have him jumping at one point, shooting 3s in practice. So I'm like, if you're not jumping to shoot 3s in practice, why are you?
Yeah, a lot of his 3s look like flat and line drive. You know, looking like Maxi 3s out there at one point.
TGK said we were harsh on Sticks last night when we were giving facts. How? I mean, nobody was there to go. It was Sticks versus Div.
Oh, I wonder. I don't know.
Proud says Mavs need Luka step back 3 to win moving forward. The great equalizer. Denver media even identified that as the biggest threat, and Kyrie attacking Joker's feet as the biggest threat to 2X. Am I reading that wrong?
Is it 2-time?
To a 2-time as far as them winning the championship?
Probably, I guess.
I don't know. Jenna Kim said, was it King versus the stage last night? Y'all were having combos about the Wolves, and then Luka and even Larry got upset. I couldn't even keep up. No, Jenna Kim, it wasn't me this time. I was talking about the Wolves and all, but like it was Div really and Larry and Sticks.
Yeah, shout out to Div, man.
Yeah. Stapovsky says, "What up, fellas? What up? Mavs in 7 and 6 if needs are better. This is still Luka. He's not suddenly a role player like Div, as some others will want you to believe. Well wishes for your better half, bro.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Oh, man.
Hami says, give Omax his time and have him play that lockdown wing / big.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting what they do. I can't tell y'all what they're going to do. I don't know.
Mike Douglas says, Luka knee will definitely affect his form. He can't get the elevation on his shot, so it can't help but change when his release point should be. Yes. Gina Kim said Legler did mention his shots not falling and also how his injury can affect his form. So Luka also needs to adjust too. Yes. Simple as that. Sharky said speedy recovery to THJ and Maxi, but this means Kid can't force minutes for them. Facts.
Let's get a couple more in, man. So
Cam says this team really can do something special this year. I believe that's 100%. Facts, Cam. Gina Kim said we can hold it down until Maxi gets back. We sweep a gentleman sweep OKC, then that'll give us and him more time to. Nuggets and Wolves might go to 6 and 7. We need Maxi for that series. Vet says solving OKC is the biggest threat. Speed, covering, homegrown. Luka needs to embrace 3-level scoring. Vet, I said like I told Relle, the Mavericks had a faster paced team than the OKC Thunder. What if I told y'all that?
Hey, I was at that game, one of them games when that was on display.
Gina Kim said, I want to see Green on SGA. He guards him very well, even the game before he got hurt. DJJ should be on him, though, while PJ is on J-Dub because DJJ is more quicker and can keep up with SGA. Swap brothers ready. Frank says, Keith on Twitter hyping himself up. That quote, it's time for him getting playing time, right? So Keith think he's going to play. Proud Vet says, hold on. The Sticks keep throwing shots my way, but he won't say nothing. He says, King sitting back, LMAO, that ain't true. Why don't you say your point then, Sticks?
Sticks, listen, man. You know how many comments we get in here? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Proud Vet said, Green and Hardy incoming, Kyrie on that LeBron leadership. Facts. And I didn't even think I said nothing about Sticks. I thought I asked you a question.
I don't know, bro. Like I said, there's so many different comments and stuff, man. So I don't know. You got to remind us what we said. We don't know what you're talking about.
Gina Kim said, y'all think Timmy playing game 1? No. If Tim can get hot this series, it will be very helpful. I saw Keith on Twitter hinting at minutes. I wish Kid played Keith against the Clips to bully them.
I think he's going to play King.
Game 1? You think THA is going to play?
Mm-hmm.
And I see the Omax injured. I see it. And Frank says Omax injured as well.
Yeah.
Kareem says, King, I was just asking about Matt. Okay, I saw that already. And I probably just stopped it since that was the point where we got to before.
Oh, and shout out to Freezy. I saw him in here too. Shout out to Freezy.
What up, Freezy? I see you.
All right, man. All right, guys. He said joined in with Dib last night.
But I wasn't, though. I got off and said, well, hold up, Sticks. Let me go with Sticks. If Sticks trying to start a battle, so I'm gonna bring him to this war real quick.
Oh man, hold on.
So Sticks,
what y'all be doing, man? When I ain't on what's going on? What's going on out here,
Sticks. He is Sticks. This guy right here, Sticks Stradamus, allegedly. But yeah, Sticks. I literally was on a chat with you yesterday, and y'all told me to stop talking because I wasn't arguing the same thing that Div was talking. Because I was saying something, and literally told me this is on wax, bro. They literally said, oh, no, I'm not talking about the Denver Nuggets and what's the name series. I'm talking about the OKC series. And I said, oh, okay. Oh, well, you talking about the OKC series, and that's fine. And I'm not on that conversation. Right. But then said, but I don't expect Luka to do 38% to them and still beat the Nuggets and all that. Literally. But it is what it is. I guess he didn't say that one either. Maybe I gotta clip that one for you, Sticks, and then put that on Twitter. But that's it, bro.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and close it up, man. We appreciate everybody joining us, man. I know this wasn't planned. It was just something out the blue, man. I finally got some time to do a show today. Thank you for the well wishes, man. To my wife, she's doing better. I heard her down there talking now. Shout out to my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law. They down there with her right now. So Okay, gotta give me a little break. But yeah, man, listen. A lot of these conversations, we do this on a lot of the members only stuff, man. So look, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, go ahead and hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man, and become a member of the channel. If you're on an iPhone, you got to go through Safari and go through the YouTube desktop version. Find We Talk Mavs and then click the join button that way. But other than that, just hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button for everybody else. You can join us here on Fridays, man. We have our Members Day Fridays on every Friday. We normally have a members only show on Friday mornings, but if a game falls on a Friday, we have our members only post game show. We just had a members only post game show last game because it fell on a Friday. So I don't think we have another one this Friday. So it'll be a regular members only in the morning on Friday morning, man, for the members of the channel. And also too, we have a lot of these conversations too on Playback. Yes, sir, guys. You can follow us on Playback, man. You can download the Playback app wherever you get your apps from. It's absolutely free. We stream all Dallas Maverick games, regular season, preseason, postseason. Shoot, might even do some summer league this summer, man. Hey, whatever it is, man, it will be on Playback, guys. You can watch all the games there with us. Also, we have VIP passes, so if you guys want to watch it directly with us, so that way you won't be either ahead or behind. You can be right where we are. Ask for a VIP pass, guys. So all of it's absolutely free. Just follow us on Playback at We Talk Mavs. Also, too, I didn't have a show today for obvious reasons. Follow me on Cuz We Geeked YouTube channel, guys. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. We didn't have a show today, like I said, because of obvious reasons. But we will be back hopefully next Saturday, man. So we have shows every Saturday morning, guys. Me and my cuz Will. So you guys can follow us on there too. Still trying to get to that first 100 on that one, man. I'm still trying to build that channel up. I know we ain't been as active, like I said, because of obvious reasons, but we try to do it, man. We try to get on it, man. So pause. But yeah. Go ahead and follow us on Cuz We Geek, man, on YouTube. Kings and everything else I'm forgetting. Make sure I got everything. Yeah.
I think it's share, more share, guys. I like his equivalent of a share. I see what's his name, Malcolm X, and what is Discord? It's just another media app. Malcolm, do me a favor, everybody. Just go to the description. All our apps are in there. Go there, click on every one of them. And if you don't have that media already, maybe create yourself one just to join the Glow Yard in that media, and then you can talk to us and all of them. They're all useful, and we interact and like share on every one of them. So do that for us, Malcolm. But yes, they'll let you know what Discord is, the rest of the Glow Yard. The share, more share, like it's an equivalent of a share. Hopefully we can get to our next goal of 3K before the playoffs are over. Hopefully the Mavs go that far and we can get this done. That'll be love. But other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much as always. I know y'all missed Relle, so we want to do an episode. Relle got back on here and all. And we back, y'all. So the dynamic duo is here. Let's go, Mavs.
And what I about to say, but what's something else we're gonna add to that? Dang, said Discord. I was gonna add something to that. Nah, I don't remember. You'll probably come back to me later. Nah, I don't remember. But yeah, just all the description. Go down to the description box, guys. All the links to everything that we have, man, is in the description box. Y'all see down here below me. We have Twitter. We got Thread. We got Snapchat. We got Discord, Facebook, TikTok, which I don't know how long that's gonna be. Instagram, and we got Reddit. So you guys can follow us. All of the the links are in the description box below, guys. Everything down there. If you just go down there, any questions you guys, all down in the description box, I promise. But yeah, man, listen, with all that being said, man, it is your boys Relle and King of We Talk Mavs. We talk Dallas Mavs from a fan's perspective. We keeping receipts out here, man. We'll be back here on Tuesday, man. Tuesday when Dallas Mavericks play their first game of round 2 against the OKC Thunder, a game in which we all can't even go to see in person. But I digress. So we'll see you on Tuesday, man. Same Mav time, same Mav channel, guys. Go Mavs. And we out.
Peace.